The industry perspective is a space for those in the industry to speak freely about their experiences without fear of retaliation or a negative review. The views and opinions shared here are solely that of the individual and do not reflect the establishments in which they work. With that said, if you feel offended by these jokes, fuck it. We weren't expecting to get tipped by you anyway.
This is gonna hurt so badly.
Not as much as my ankle. That is Centenario.
Hello.
I'm gonna chase it with more tequila.
That's how you chase
How
that
you
shit.
guys were saying that sounded like the opening to that one song. It's like, I'm just a kid. Yeah, that's
yeah, I know what you're talking
that's
about.
where I felt like that was going, and you guys
Oh,
didn't pick it up.
the one where they would like show like the photo of them when they're young,
Yeah.
and then them as an adult.
That's how
I'm just a kid. Na, 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 na.
Love how we all just know I'm just a kid, then it's just na na na
No
na.
idea what the rest of the words are. So serious.
All right. Welcome everyone to another episode of the podcast where we pull back the curtain, give you some insight what goes on behind the scenes.
Words.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Welcome everyone to another episode of the podcast where we pull back the curtain, give you some insight what goes on behind the scenes of Barr and Rush. I like to call that the industry perspective.
I thought the intro line was "What's up, motherfuckers?"
Oh yeah.
Huzzah!
I
It
could,
is.
Huzzah,
if
indeed,
I remember
right.
correctly.
Yeah.
It is the intro, or that is Nando's.
That's his. Oh
that's
yeah,
his
you're your
opening
own
line.
person.
Yeah, and then he
What-
does huzzah. and
Huzzah!
then- I don't know what Jeffrey's is. Jeffrey just
He always comes up with
He
something
just, like,
on the
presents
spot.
himself.
Jeffrey's
Yeah.
always wild. Last time we did it was wild. It was great.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I saw.
We got that resting bitch smile down real good.
Wait, what is that? Let me see. Yep, that's it.
Resting bitch smile.
Yeah.
You know, just you got a little angry, but
It's like,
Yeah, so you want a shot of Doers and a shot of White Label? Do you know that's the same thing? Okay.
okay, cool.
Cool, dum dum.
Cool.
Let's go.
coming
Love it.
right up.
Coming right up.
Got that for you.
No, I will not make your Macallan 18 stronger. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Wait, you can't make the Macallan 18 neat stronger?
Unless you want to pay for more of it, no.
Wait, but can we do like doubles of martinis? Like, I want a double vodka martini.
If you want to pay for it, then sure.
Also, don't you need like a bigger glass? Like,
What's up with that? Yeah.
the coupe already has as much vodka as it can hold.
The coupe is already spilling. I will just pour the rest of it into a shot glass, and you do what you will.
Open your mouth.
Here you go. Here you go.
We are now Coyote Ugly.
Let me get a double dry martini.
Oh God.
Extra dry.
Extra dry.
And
So
strong.
you just here's the bottle. You know what?
Here's the bottle.
Here's the bottle.
I'm gonna
Have fun.
I'm gonna ring that up.
Oh
for
God,
you.
why'd you bring out Uzo?
I don't know. Why did you?
It's just like I found the nearest clear liquid next to me. What is this?
Have you never had Uzo?
I'm gonna smell it right now.
Don't smell it. Oh no.
Is that like Sambuca?
It is like Sambuca.
Sambuca's right there.
Or like Grappa. That's what it's like, yeah.
All bad. All
What's,
bad.
what's the Chicago one?
Fucking Malord. Don't you dare bring up Malord. Get that shit out of here. Oh my God. I literally told him the first time I had a shot of it doing D&D, I proceeded to walk out to the patio
And yak.
vomit. Oh yeah. All over the place.
What did it taste like for you?
Death.
Because I noticed
Mixed
So
with
you know
dirt.
what death tastes like?
I do.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's, me and the crows have some things to discuss, but
for me it tasted like metal.
yeah, metal, death, dirt, alcohol that's been turned over, used as hand sanitizer, rubbed on somebody's hands, rebottled, redistilled, filtered with more dirt, and then put back in your mouth.
There you have it.
That's
So
Malort.
this is
my
Malort.
lord.
That's Malort.
In case you didn't know what Malort is, we just
There we go.
that's the
Chicago
definition.
classic.
I should
Yeah.
add that to Urban Dictionary and just like coin it under your name.
Have you been to Escondite over here by the Little Tokyo?
I don't know, not yet.
Third or second. They have it there. It's a Chicago bar. They have beefs. They have Malort. What else do they have? They have a bunch of other shit, but it's a Chicago bar.
Do they still have Schlitz?
Schlitz?
You haven't ever heard of that beer? That's like the old cheap beer. It actually
No, I don't think
existed.
they have it.
Yeah, no, because it's actually
I think
technically
they
out
have
of
Old
business.
Style.
Yeah.
They might have old style. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Old Ham or whatever it is. Yeah, Old Sal. Yeah.
I think so.
I feel really lame right now.
All right.
I was like, I'm born and raised in LA. I have no idea what any of those words meant.
All right.
Shit.
It's down the street, not too far.
No,
You can
yeah,
check it
no.
out one day.
Zia in LA, she just keeps leaving her wallet in El Segundo. That's all that is. Yeah.
I'm actually from Torrance. That's really funny.
Wait, I thought you didn't even know.
You didn't
No,
know
I
that?
wasn't. No,
Oh,
no.
shit, that was a shot in the dark. And
Oh wait,
No.
let me fully introduce myself. My name is Kia, by the way, though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not Zia.
You guys have been-
Oh, I thought
Kia.
with the X. My bad, Kia. I
You're
apologize.
just gonna leave me hanging.
Oh,
here?
I didn't know. I thought you were telling me like you're wrong, bitch. My bad. That's
try
not
this
my
again.
forte.
Hi, I'm Kia.
Hi,
Nice to-
Kia. I'm.
That's right. They haven't
Nice
been
to meet
properly
you.
introduced.
I mean, we've been hanging out for the past hour, but
Yeah.
you know,
But you know, I'm still a fucking dumbass.
I didn't say it.
No, I did.
How's everybody's week/weekend?
Work,
Yeah.
just
Work.
work and sleep, and then not really party.
Okay.
Puro pinche paga.
Like we did
There you
Korean
go.
barbecue.
Yeah.
That
Ooh,
was
where'd you
great.
guys go?
We went to DNR. Wait, DSR? DSR.
I was about to say DNR. There's probably a lot of dead people there.
Day Sung Row. It's on 8th Street in K-Town.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's like dark.
It's
and-
dark as hell.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we love it. We
Yeah.
love a dark.
I know exactly what
I
you're
like to
talking
eat in the
about.
dark.
Good.
It was cool.
It was a pretty good
Yeah.
place.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
It was a
solid.
vibe. And then
Word.
proceeded to get absolutely tequila wasted.
Boom.
As
Oh,
one
wait,
should.
We saw. Wait, you didn't come with us,
No,
but we
I
went
was
to. I went with Nando to the movies, and we saw A Haunting in Venice.
How was that?
I figured out who the murderer was 30 minutes in.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Well, I mean, as
But-
much as Kenneth Branagh is a beautiful actor, he does kind of give it away right in the beginning.
It was not hard.
No, it's never hard with Kenneth Branagh. He does great Shakespeare, but you know what's happening already.
I really did. I mean, they had some really cute, like, little jump scares. It wasn't, like, scary or anything, but they had little cute, like, little moments.
I love it. Jump scares are cute.
I love horror, so I'm like, anything that actually scares me is you've done a great job, and that it takes a lot
Word.
for me to get to that point.
I don't love horror, but it's not because I'm a bitch.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's just my type.
I thought there's no follow up for the explanation.
I don't love horror.
He just wants us to know he's not a bitch. He's
I'm
still
not a
scared of
bitch.
horror. Like,
yeah, I just got traumatized when I was a little kid, and I just never really got over it. But I've been trying to push
Okay,
through
what traumatized you though?
it. Age of 2, my mom took me to see the age of 2. I said a little kid. My mom took me to see some movie. The trailer for Child's Play came on, and since then, Chucky just no. And then from there, I just didn't really do most horror films. But then she would proceed to take me to really suspenseful movies. Even though I was like only 6 or 7 years old, so I saw Primal Fear, 7, a bunch of other movies.
And that didn't like make you want more?
No.
Like my mom used to, me and my mom used to lay in the living room and watch horror movies together when I was like 9, 8 years old.
Not about
and
it.
I would look over and homegirl was passed the fuck out. I'm over here like halfway through this movie, all the jump scares, everything, and I look over and I'm watching it by myself. And I'd be like, Mom, you're asleep. She's like, I know what's happening.
oh no,
It's what just happened? She's like, you know.
it's the parent. I'm just resting my eyes. There
Yes.
it is.
I'm
Yeah.
resting my eyes.
And I'm like, nah, bitch, you've been sleeping for the past fucking hour.
Knocked out, dude. Like,
You did not get this plot line. Don't tell me you were paying
you
attention.
have no idea what's going on.
I just told you aliens attacked the place, and this is about feudal Japan. Like, shut up.
But I feel like those memories and like doing that with my mom like really made me like love horror. Like I just love, like I can watch scary things alone in the dark by myself. I'm perfectly fine.
I could.
I mean, you don't like want to though.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think life is scary enough.
Absolutely.
Why introduce? Why sign me up to get me more scared?
Like, I already got to pay taxes. Why do I want someone to make me piss my pants? Like,
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
love
about
that,
this.
though. I mean,
I do
love
not.
that.
No.
I do this thing every October. I do a month of horror, and every night I watch a new horror movie. And it's not like like one genre in horror specifically. It's
Yeah.
like the broad. Like some of them are funny.
Yeah.
Some of them are like possession,
Really older,
like
yeah.
slasher films, older, like like Halloween and all that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
What's your favorite subgenre?
ooh. It would have to be like the classic like slasher films, like
Word.
Jason versus Freddy.
Yeah.
See, those horror
Halloween,
films I can handle because
all
I
of
can
that.
kind of see it all
They
coming.
all come together. Yeah.
But
Yes.
it's the best when they're like walking towards the person and the person's like stumbling over their
Yeah,
feet to
oh
try
my
and
God,
get
like,
away.
yeah, and then
and
I
I'm
take
like,
the direct route out.
he's just walking towards you.
Yeah.
Run, ho.
And then he always catches up.
And he always catches up.
Yeah.
It's like that Geico commercial when it's like, oh, look, the running car. And it's like, no, let's hide behind the wall of chainsaws. And I'm like, yeah, that's usually a horror movie.
Yes.
So in horror, what's your opinion about the Blair Witch Project then?
Not my favorite. I don't like the what's
Gorilla?
the
Gorilla.
Found
is that what it's
footage?
called? The
Found
found
footage,
footage.
gorilla
I'm not
style.
a fan of like the found footage. Like it gives me like a headache. Like I start like
I get that.
Shakiness of
There
it.
was
the
a-
shakiness of it, and then you don't really see anything. Like especially in the Blair Witch Project, they'll turn the camera, you don't see something. They turn back, and then all of a sudden the trees have all the fucking like the things hanging from them.
That was one of the only two parts that scared me in the film when they like woke up, walked out of their tents, and the stick things were there.
I was annoyed. I was like, this sucks. I was like, why? Like, I want to see something.
Well, what about
Make
the
me
last
feel
15
something.
seconds though?
Yeah,
Like when he goes to the basement and that shit actually happens, that's terrified me.
I had to sit through an entire hour to get to the last 15 seconds of this movie. Just show
Excuse me.
me. Show me the
It's
15
the build
seconds.
up. It's the build up that leads.
Also,
to it.
I guess I hold that strong because my asshole of a father, as soon as I watched that and he knew I watched it, we had like an old school basement in our like 1920s home.
God.
So every time I would go down and like the light wasn't on, he'd be like, "Don't look behind you, Ryan."
Yo,
or I'd go
no.
down and I turn the light on and I walk
Not
down and
okay.
he'd turn it off on me, and I just like start screaming at like 13 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of course I don't want to get murdered by some crazy ass
crazy-
witch.
yeah.
in your basement.
In your
That's
basement.
As I'm trying to do the cat litter as my chores, I'm like, "Fuck you, Dad."
I've been there too, and I realized that in that moment when you're turning off the light, which is at the bottom of the stairs, never at the top.
Yes. What's
Because
up
that
with
makes sense, right?
They're
Yeah, I
like, no, we need
realized
you to
that-
go down the dark stairs and then turn
turn
on
on
the
the
light.
I am the fastest person alive once I turn off that
He
light.
becomes
and I
Usain
head
Bolt
upstairs.
immediately.
Every
Bolt
single
didn't
time.
hold a fucking match to me. I was like,
Yeah.
off, boom, gone.
Even when I was the
Instantaneous.
last one awake in our living room and I had to turn off the light because it was an
Right.
old house,
Gone.
yeah, I would sprint up those
Right.
stairs. We had to replace our stairs like twice because I just sprinted my ass up
And
those
see,
stairs. Hated it. Jumped in
I
my
wouldn't
bed,
wake
broke
up
it 3
anybody.
times.
I would do it
Jesus.
fast and quiet. So I'll just like,
So you're the ghost.
I'm
He's like a fucking Ducati up those
You're the
stairs.
one that- you're
like, I knew
everyone else
that-
in your house is like, did you hear that?
I knew that if once I hit the stairs and I go on all fours, I'm just like climbing like that.
Yes.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
that makes
Like
me
some
so much
reverse
faster.
grudge shit.
Yes.
I thought it more like, oh, I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There you
My
go.
favorite thing is when people are, because like my bar is like right next to the Alamo, and so people are coming back from the movies, from the scary movie, and like they're talking about it. I'm just like, hey, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
And it's
that's the
scary movie,
worst.
yeah. 'Cause I'm just like I'm trying to give you a good experience and make you drinks and all that type of shit, but you're about to ruin a movie that I'm ready to go see. It's usually not a horror film, but like it'll be like some like superhero movie just came out, and like they just want to talk about it. But I'm just like, I need to now go to the other side of the bar. You guys
Yes.
are about to
Shut
fucking,
the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about something else.
Yeah.
Put in those earplugs and be like, "What do you want to drink?"
Yeah. I think I was telling you the other day, but like I remember I was just re-saw this on TikTok, and it was this guy coming out of Infinity War, and everyone's about to go inside.
Oh,
and he
no.
goes, Iron Man died.
No fucking way.
And he got jumped, babes.
his
And
fucking
everyone in line was just like,
Oh, as he fucking should. Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
beat
I would have jumped that ass.
they
Yeah.
jumped
Absolutely.
the hell out of him.
Beating the brakes off of that dude. Are
Oh
you
my
kidding
god!
me?
And everyone in line was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
Go
you
ahead.
deserve it.
So
I ain't mad."
back to alcohol and horror, because I know we get tangents.
Yes.
A good question I had now. So with Halloween Horror Nights coming up, what is your guys' thoughts on like drinking and going to horror things?
That's the only way to do it." Are you kidding me?
One time, when
Especially because Horror Nights is going to be The Last of Us themed this year.
I'm so excited.
I hate horror shit because
The
like
clicking noises from the thingies.
yeah,
I'm so ready
because
to
the
be
last one I
blacked
went
out.
to, when someone like super scared me, like they put me at the front of the party and they know I hate horror shit anyways, and I literally gave this guy a bloody nose because like he came out of nowhere
Okay.
and my right hook just came out. Like
You are
can't.
not going in the front of the blind.
No, and I was like, I don't want to go in the front. It was like I was with a bunch of girls and like this thin little wiry guy, so of course he's not going in the front.
thin little wiry guy.
He literally looked like Gumby, but if he had been like anorexic, like fucking.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Poor guy.
That poor man. I hope you're not watching Trend.
Like,
if you are, you are perfect. You're
perfect
beautiful.
as you are.
Nah, he's in the
Deserve
backwoods
love.
of northern New York. He ain't hearing this.
Okay. Cool. Shit.
Never mind. Never
But
mind.
yeah, they put me at the front. I'm like, guys, this is a bad idea. I am 6 foot and I've actually been working out, so this is not a good idea. And this person came out, and I'm deathly terrified of clowns. Don't know why.
Love
and it
that.
was a clown with an axe, and they jumped out of a wall like, you to me awake here, and like jumped out, and I just went whap. And this man started crying behind the mask. I saw the blood coming out. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this is why I signed the waiver, but oh no.
So you're not afraid of clowns anymore because you beat one up.
No, I'm still afraid of clowns, because why the fuck is a grown-ass 40-year-old man trying to be around children that are 4 years old trying to make them feel like that? I mean...
Well, he's not John Wayne Gacy, but he's in
no,
a haunted house.
I'm thinking more of the perv aspect of
His
that.
mind just completely transported somewhere else when he was in that haunted house.
Oh, it absolutely did. I was in survival mode, and like I knew I shouldn't have been, but I was like so terrified. I even worked in a haunted house.
So did I.
It
It's so much fun.
It was.
There's
I
so
love
much
yours.
Absolutely
fun.
not.
Tell him about the
Oh,
white
so
room.
there was a haunted house I worked at back in Chicago, and I did multiple rooms, but my favorite one was the all white room that also had a strobe light. So it
I would have been
alternated-
lost there.
It alternated between like super fast and slow, and the costume they had me wear was an all white morph suit with like shredded pieces of fabric on like my hands too.
So
I
you were like
blended in.
Scary Green Man.
But I blended in
Salad
completely
fingers.
because of oh god, not salad fingers.
rusty
Oh my God, no.
We don't like.
Soons.
No, we don't
Salad
like.
fingers.
We don't like
Salad
salad fingers.
fingers was fucking weird.
feeling of rust.
Jesus Christ. Shut it down.
Wait.
So
I
I
need you to
was
finish this.
so I was in that room because you couldn't see me because of the strobe light, all white suit. It was great. So people would walk in, they're like, oh, okay, it's just a white room. It's a buffer for the next one. Nope, there was somebody else in there. So people would walk by, and then they're like walking all super slow because they don't want to bump into anything. And then strobe light off, on, and then I'm right there in front of them. They bump into me and they freak out, or I take like the little strands and I brush it over their face and stuff like that, and they're screaming bloody fucking murder.
Yeah, I
Like,
would've
it's
punched you.
great. And then but you won't be able to see me.
You don't know where you're
You
punching.
could not see me. You could.
Oh,
not.
I swing wild when I'm scared.
Because I would be there and I move super quick. There was another room which was the very first room that you go in because it was Chicago. They made it. They made the set look like the CTA. So you come up and then there's a turnstile there to go. And I am a zombie, dead body, whatever that's right by the entrance, but like not blocking it, but right there. So I remember there was two groups of people that I frightened so bad that they called it quits and they didn't want to go through. Mind you, this is the very first
room.
They
Yeah.
paid to go
They
to
paid
this
full
haunted
price.
house.
It
and
was
then
not
they
a Saturday in the park for
They
them at the
turned
Chicago
corner and
Transit
said,
Authority.
You know what?
And yeah.
Keep my money. I'm out.
Yeah.
And there was
That's
a group
me.
of like kids too. I probably traumatized them, but not my fault or responsibility. It's your parents.
Your parents brought you here.
yeah. But I
See,
probably
with
traumatized
Halloween
the kid.
Horror Nights, I think like because I want to go because I love The Last of Us. I'll go like dressed like Joel. I'll like grow my beard
Oh,
out and
yeah.
everything. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna look like
Full daddy.
yeah,
Daddy
full
mode.
hot daddy mode. Oh, Kia gets it.
I'm into it. send photos.
Send Joel pics.
Send Joel pics.
Have my backpack ready, and I'm like going around and like crouching. I have like a broken
listening.
shiv ready.
Love it.
Fucking listening to everything.
Yeah, just like
You're like, oh.
I'll be like, Ellie, get back. There's no one with me. Ellie, get back.
Like,
Your
sir,
friends are
I'm a
like, who
grown
are you
man.
talking
You
to?
can rent an Ellie.
rent an alley.
Rent an
Oh
alley
my
for the day.
God.
Oh, that's so bad.
No, that
Rent
would
a
be,
child.
That would be really cool because the clicker sound definitely instilled some kind of fear in me when I played the games. Just knowing, like, it's a
there.
game, but when you're in that level and you know how deadly they are, you're
Yeah.
out of shivs, you're out of this and that's like, fuck, I gotta avoid them or fight or just get the. So to hear that real life, hearing it in the show was great. I can only imagine what it sounds like.
Have you ever played the game on hardcore mode?
I played it on
What?
like hard, but not hardcore.
So hardcore, you don't get the listening thing.
No, you don't.
You just you
don't.
have to like legit hear for them. You don't get the outlines.
Nope.
You don't get shadows. You don't get to like tag them, and they're like super aware. Like
Very
if
deadly.
like when you move, if like you hear a floorboard creak when you move, they hear the floorboard creak when you move, and you can't hear where they are. You can't see where they are. You just hear the
they still do this clicking noise, but you just have no idea.
So you gotta
where
put
they
in
are.
headphones and you
gotta. So you can like hear if it's to your left or to your right, but you can't do the listening mode to see where they are.
Oh, that is not okay.
Oh no, it's not.
That's not okay.
I didn't get through the first level.
I would see. Okay, that's something that would actually scare me. Like, I cannot play horror video games.
No, some of those are pretty hardcore too.
Like,
Yeah.
I
Can't do
don't
it.
do horror video games either, but I will do them for the sake of streaming.
For streaming, because your
there's
reactions.
there was the Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
That fucking game, that hide and seek shit. Oh my god, that shit give me so many heart attacks.
When you get to that cryogenic room in Resident Evil 4, fucking hate it.
I didn't play Resident Evil 4.
Oh, it's a
Resident
fun
Evil 4
game.
Was one of the first games that terrified me as a kid.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I remember the first time I played it was I was visiting my cousins in Mexico, and they had it for the PS1. It was the first Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And you see that fucking zombie. It looks like shit now, but that fucking polygon looking zombie, you look at it, you're like, oh my
In Resident Evil 4,
fucking
it's
God.
like when you get to the cryogenic room, when you go in there, it's like all quiet, like the cryo, like you go through and everything's like done, but you have to get through and like turn shit on. Once you turn shit on, the cryo turns off. So all the shit starts coming at you, and they're all invulnerable motherfuckers too. So they like come jumping at you. They like, you run through a room and they like come out of the corner. There's like vines that pop up through the ground, and it's all dark, and your flashlight barely lights stuff up, and sometimes it flickers and like starts to die. It's
You know what did a really good job was Dead Space. Dead Space did a really good job of hitting a lot
fuck Dead
of
Space.
phobias.
Yep.
And they really focused on sounds. The sound they use for when you're in that train station is actually the sound from the LA fucking train
No
system
way.
because if you
'Cause
ride
it
the
is
train,
scary
if you're
down there.
riding through
Oh, it's
it,
so scary down there.
It's at high speed. It's so eerie, and it just hits your ear wrong where you're like, fuck, this is so disturbing. They use that, modified a little bit, and it's that game. Oh my god, when it first came out, now I wouldn't say groundbreaking, but definitely changed the Survivor.
Have you guys ever worked like a really bad, shitty Halloween? Like,
Oh,
like at a
absolutely.
restaurant,
Yeah.
like,
Wait,
when, like,
say that again. Oh,
have you
worked a bad Halloween? Yes.
We
when,
all
like,
have.
people-
Every
first
Halloween's a
job
bad
ever.
Halloween.
My first job ever. They said we were going to be dead, as they always do.
Yeah.
So there was only like 2 servers.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't even a host. I was
Is it
like
a
host and
restaurant
server.
or
Is a restaurant.
Uh-huh.
And it was just me and my friend, and we had the whole floor. And then there was like 1 expo, 1 bartender, and even half the cooks were like gone.
It's gone.
And so we dressed up. We're like, fuck it, like let's just dress
Let's
up for
have fun.
Halloween. We were so we got our asses kicked. And I had these like vampire teeth in, so mine are like molded to my teeth, so I can reuse them a lot. Like,
Yeah.
just
Just
stick
pop
them in,
them in,
and I
yeah.
can talk with them and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was talking so much that I had started to like
Cut your lips.
cut my lip.
Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
You guys made good money though that night.
I was 18. I have no idea anymore.
Okay.
When I was working on the Wellsbourne, you guys know the Scooby Snack Shop?
Wait, you worked at the Wells?
Yes, I did, sir.
I know you. I used to work at Gulp across the street.
Yes,
from
you
Wells.
did with Ashley. Yeah, I remember.
I know him.
Oh my god. Yeah, Ashley used to get me shit faced every time on my break.
I was like, I really kind of familiar, but I don't.
I know. I'm like, as soon as I saw you, there was something that fucking clicked, and I'm like, I know this
Gulp
motherfucker.
/ Bourbon Street for 7 years.
/Deja Brew.
/
What the fuck it is now, because it reopened as something new now.
That's some new
Anyway,
news.
so-
Sorry.
Wait,
Yeah, we always treated you guys right.
what city is this?
Westwood.
Yeah. Kinda like-
Oh,
You know where West Side Pavilion is?
here, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
across the street from West Side Pavilion was the Wellsbourne, and right next door was Gulp.
/
Deja Brew / whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They just kept on changing.
It was one
When
time-
you guys were speaking, I was like, so you guys lived in Louisiana for a bit? Cool.
Yeah. No, for some reason, it was like when I first started going there, it was Bourbon Street Shrimp and Grill, but they were known for their Taco Tuesdays and their $5 margaritas. Go figure. It's LA, but yeah, and
then it became Gulp for their brewery.
Yeah, because they were just like gastropubs they're like trendy. So then they added 36 taps, and I had to learn about beer because I didn't know shit about beer when I first started working there. And yeah, across the street was Wellsbourne, where they had some of the best old fashions ever.
Yeah,
I got to
not anymore
because of you guys.
Oh,
but is it because of them or is it because of you?
It's definitely my decision.
But it was definitely our cocktails.
I had 2 Black Manhattans.
You mean Rob Hattons?
I had 2 Rob Hattons, and I went across the street and had 2 old fashions.
And he blacked out?
Yeah, I blacked out. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
God,
But yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah, no, it's a shit ton.
That was a lot.
And I was like off of I was working 2 doubles in a row. Like I worked Wednesday double, Thursday double, and I was like, cool. I got done with it, and I was just like, cool. I'm just gonna.
Oh, Anthony and I should have fucking cut you off, man. My bad, Rob. We love you, man.
It's all good. It's all good. Wait, so you're working at Wellsbourne and Go. Sorry.
So you guys know the shot called a Scooby Snack?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I dressed up as Shaggy because, like, my Shaggy impression is pretty good, Scoob.
Look who comes out in a green shirt.
Oh, my God, yeah. I'm like, there he is, man. Oh, my gosh. Like, you're not in this podcast, Scoob. Get the fuck out. What the fuck is Fernando doing here? He's mellowing my vibe.
We have a Nando sighting.
I can do a pretty.
Nando's
I
in
can
the
do a
wild.
pretty good Scooby laugh.
Can you do better than that?
Probably not. Never mind.
I want you to do it though.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like that, but I
Peer
want
pressure, peer pressure.
Compose yourself.
Like, come on, Scoob.
Nah, I can't do it. I lost it.
Oh, you gotta do it.
Like, you fucking pussy.
Okay. So, see, I can't. I was laughing so much.
You gotta get a read up more read it. Oh, this fucking poser.
I was laughing too much.
Oh shit, that's so crazy.
So I finally convinced.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just gotta sit back right here. A word, man. Yeah, I can chill.
In other words, you are too loud, friend.
Am I loud as a motherfucker?
You still leaned in to talk into the mic, even though you do not need to.
Damn it.
In 15 feet, make a left. That's what I heard.
I actually really like doing that voice. Have you okay, a weird transition, but it's kind of the same thing. Have you guys seen those girls on TikTok where they're like, fire, so hot. Ooh.
Yeah. Making a shit ton of money.
Making a bunch of money. So I was like, wait, I can do that voice. I can do it.
Oh, yeah.
But then I was like, I don't think I can keep a straight face for longer than 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
That's like my issue.
You should try it. There's money in that
I'm
shit.
like, thanks, Ryan. Roses smell so good. Ooh. Blah. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever. But yeah,
that shit.
you know other things.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, they're making like a lot of money.
They're
I'm
making
like,
a
I'm in
lot
the
of money.
wrong market.
I can do it.
Making a lot of money.
Scooby snack.
Scooby snack. Oh my god, yes.
So I dressed up as Shaggy for Halloween that year at the bar, and we got wildly busy. I had pre-batched like 2 gallons of Scooby snacks, and we went through all of it.
Nice.
And like people were throwing, because I'd like roll on up and I was like, look, did you guys order some Scooby snacks? And it was just, it got so bad. The bartenders were so mad at me because they kept asking me to make all their drinks and make all the Scooby snacks. They're like,
shit.
yo, Ryan, you got to save some for the rest of us. And I'm like, it's not my fault that I branded myself with the shot we're selling for the night and making us money. But like,
Come on.
you got to.
That was smart as hell.
You got to do better than just add some blood to the vest we already wear for our job. Like, come on, man. Like, let's go.
Wait, so what's in a Scooby snack for those that don't know?
So a Scooby snack.
Wait, here, I'll introduce it. And now, Ryan will tell us what is in a Scooby snack.
If you are at home, just smoke a joint. But if you're in a bar, you mix together Midori, banana liqueur, and some cream. Ready to go.
That sounds like ass.
It's actually delicious as fuck.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's really
I've
good.
never had one, but it does sound like
And
sweet.
I kind of now I want to try one.
And for
but
some people at home, they'll be like, that's not how it's made. There's different variations. No one way is the Bible. That's just how he made his. and that's
clearly
pretty
works.
standard
And guess
for
what?
most
It
parts.
sold out. So
Some people, because
It sold the fuck out.
Some people do Malibu, some people add pineapple. So like, there's different ways.
no
Yeah.
coconut.
I like
Oh
that.
yeah, I did put Malibu in it. Yeah, it was
some
Malibu,
people-
banana, Midori, and cream.
Some people will add coconut cream to it too, heavy cream.
Yeah, because
so-
the cream gives it
'cause I know
that
some
like
people are gonna be
shaggy
like-
green shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
some people I know will be like, well, that's not how it's made. What are they saying? So just to
Calm
buffer
down.
that.
Anything's up to like I have seen a bee's knees made 6,000 different ways. So like it is all up to your interpretation.
Have you ever seen a Manhattan made with orange peel and cherry and
old
one
fashioned.
dash of fucking
Angostura bitters?
Bitters?
yeah, and
An
like
You mean a
An old-
Manhattan?
It's the area code for Manhattan, 212.
2 and a
Ah, that's
I-
cool.
no, I'm bringing this up because a while ago you've seen Bar Rescue, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Oh,
John Taffer.
yes.
So there's a video, and I'm bringing this up again because it's fucking hilarious because I haven't brought it up with you. He goes on one of these talk shows and shows the host how to make a Manhattan.
Mhm.
But what he ends up actually making is a fucking old fashioned.
I remember
And
that.
throughout that interview process, whatever, she's like, "But what about the vermouth?" And the vermouth, he's like, "Hold on, we'll get to that. We'll get to that." And she's trying to correct him at every point, and he's like, "All right, so you take an orange peel,
Oh, God.
throw it in there, and then a cherry, and then you're gonna muddle it a little bit, and then
the
stir
muddled
it,
old
and this and
fashioned.
that." And then she's like, "But what about the vermouth?" He's like, "Well, I usually add about a dash or two of vermouth." He's like, "And that's how you make the Manhattan."
But
Yikes.
But that's how you make an old.
That's an old
fashioned.
fashioned. That's not a Manhattan.
Yeah.
He also put a sugar cube in there?
Oh yeah.
No, thank God he didn't.
Was he
Did he put
muddling
any
in a
sugar?
coupe glass? Because that would have been fucking hilarious.
No,
Did he serve
muddled
it in a rocks glass?
He muddled it in the mixing glass and then poured it into a coupe. Yeah.
The man.
That's an old fashioned.
That's an old fashioned.
Weird.
Up.
Yeah.
Which also, why did you get it up?
I don't know, but that was
Fucking A.
Again,
Bar Rescue.
I like watching.
Well,
it
apparently
for the-
Bar Rescue failed.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I like watching
Bar
it for
Rescue
the
needs to
entertainment
rescue.
They need to
value.
fire whoever that person is.
It's a very entertaining show.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Yeah.
Strictly, like, not educational,
No.
but
No,
very
no.
entertaining.
One of
Just
my favorite
see people
bars in
fuck up.
Hermosa actually did a bar. They got bar rescued,
Yeah.
and all of my friends got fired.
Really?
I remember I went there and I was like, cool, love my friends. I have my security guards. They know me. I just walk in. I came back like, I don't really go to this like bar like often. So I went back like maybe like a few months later, and I was like, why does it look like really weird in here? I was like, it looks like really like new. Like why? And then I went, where are my bartenders? Like, also, who's this security guy? Like, he asked me for my ID. Who are you? Who are you?
Did I tell you who I am?
Who are you?
They got rescued hard.
Oh, they got fully rescued.
They got the full American treatment. They
Oh,
got
yes.
liberated.
They let go of everybody.
They got America.
Is it still like going
They
strong
got
now?
I mean,
gentrified.
they're on like the pier area, so they're never gonna close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the
thank
schools
you.
here are.
They're not gonna close.
They're
They'll be all
forever,
right.
yeah.
But like, it's
That
just
Cabo
like
Cantina is-
which one?
The Cabo Cantina.
Stop
at
it! Don't
Hermosa.
ever bring that up ever again.
Why?
I used to work at Cabo
That
Cantina.
Cabo Cantina is where you get shit. Hey.
No, that's
Oh
Venice.
yeah, that and Barney's
Yeah.
Beanery.
No, Venice.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Oh, is it Venice?
That's the
the.
Venice Cabo Cantina. There's none in Hermosa.
There's not one in Hermosa.
No.
Oh,
I used to work at the
man.
one on Washington in Venice.
Yes. That's
Oh
what I'm
my
thinking about.
I
god.
worked there for a year and a half. I drank so much Jameson at that time working there.
That's down the street
that
from
I
the
gained-
Whaler, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, on my breaks.
The Whaler.
On my breaks, I would go to the Whaler, and guess who would be sitting next? We became like weird ass like bar friends.
Yeah.
Draco Malfoy from fucking Harry Potter.
I just watched Harry Potter today.
What he literally is. He was always
Oh,
there on a
Tom
Wednesday.
something, whatever. Tom Felton. Yeah.
He was always there on like a Wednesday because they had this like open mic night where you could sing, you could do poetry, you could tell stories, whatever the fuck. And so I'd go on my break. Well, I was an alcoholic at this time, straight up. You would
Wait,
get to work. You would.
Did
go
he
to
order
job.
a Paloma?
Oh my god.
That poor Mike.
That poor Mike. Oh my god.
Everything.
I'm so sorry.
Those ears.
You blew out Amanda's ears. That's what you did.
No, he ordered a porter.
Porta.
There it is. Yeah.
But like,
My
it
joke
was-
didn't make it.
It was very crazy working at that location.
Cabo Cantina.
I have never hated margaritas and people more in my life.
Hell yeah.
Like,
try working a concessions bar.
And quit smoking cigarettes because of that job. Like, I gained so much weight. I was just angry at everyone. Like, anytime we had the fights, fuck me.
There's a fight at least twice a week, I'm sure.
Oh my God. No. Fights is in the showing the fights.
I was thinking your fights, but I'm like, maybe UFC, but I'm like, it's Cabo, so it's like fights.
So weirdly enough, there were both.
Okay.
And like at one point there was like a shooting like right outside, and like I could never walk to my car alone. I'd have to have a security guard always walk me to my car because motherfuckers be crazy.
Yeah.
And you know, because we wore like our hoochie out, like it's like Hooters.
Yes.
So like
you gotta make your tips, honey.
All my shirts were like low cleavage, crop top. I wore tiny shorts. My apron. You know how they give you an apron in the beginning and it's like this long.
Yeah.
We'd fold that in half.
Yeah.
Fold it in half again. And like,
I've never
I don't
seen
know what's
wearing
in
that.
this apron, but
You should work Thursday nights at Rocco's in WeHo.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, it's ladies' night, and you get a lot of tips.
I got asked to work at Mickey's.
Oh my God, my fiance.
Here's the thing: I would make so much money if I worked at Mickey's, but I just cannot work at a place where I get out of work at 4 a.m. anymore. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Current job, I'm out of there by 12:30. I can still make it to the bar.
Yeah.
I get my shot, my other shot, and then my tequila neat, because you know you got to do it in that order. So you're not like crazy.
So you feel classy,
and I'll be good by 2. But anyway, Cabo Cantina, dark times. Don't bring that up ever again.
So
he will never
fucking
bring that
Mickey's
up ever again.
So you know how like you probably know this, but how some women get like special treatments at bars, they get past the line, all that stuff. Yeah, you're a pretty girl. You know how that happens. So when
I
you're
just don't wear my Naruto. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did wear my Naruto shirt out like last.
Yeah, because the bouncers are nerds too.
Yeah.
So when I went to Mickey's,
to the masses.
These guys that me and my fiance were hanging out with at the time, we were having a great time. We were at a couple of bars, and then Mickey's was packed.
Of course, there's probably a drag show.
It was a drag show. It was just packed. I think it was like the weekend after Pride, so they're still doing it. And there was like a line out the door, and this guy I was with walked up to the bouncer, and there was a line like down the block. And the bouncer's like, okay, you can take 4 people in. And he goes, you, and then picks me, and my fiance gets left outside.
Wait, you left her?
Oh, of course I fucking left her. We were only dating for like a month at the time.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, well.
No, we're engaged now, not then. And she's like, where the fuck are you? And it's like, I got into Mickey's. Like, why did you bring me in? I'm like, well, babe, you're not a man. you can't pass as a gay man. I'm sorry.
Like, you're just not adding to the situation.
Right.
Let me tell you.
It's not like we're going to Laurel Hardware and you're getting in for free.
Yes.
Well,
No, we're going to
really
Mickey's.
Mickey's, yes. Yes.
So
yes,
how did that feel, having like that feeling that most women get? It's like, oh,
what does it feel like on the other side?
Oh, it was great. I had no tab. I like danced with my shirt off. Like, everybody was around me. I felt popular. Like, everybody wanted me. I'm like, is this how women feel in a bar? Unless they're trying to unless men are trying to come after them. This is great. This is fantastic.
Can confirm it is great. It's pretty nice having boobs.
Hey,
Nice.
well, if you're a bear, if you're a bear, but that's more for what is it? What's the Eagle Rock one? There's an Eagle Rock bar that's like a huge bear bar. I'm trying to forget.
Is it called the Eagle?
I think it is called the Eagle.
Oh wow, that's like on the nose. It's like right here.
Yeah, it's like
A ton of my bear friends tried to bring me there, and I'm like, hey,
shout out to the Eagle.
Shout out to the Eagle.
We see you.
Keep making those bears happy. But I'm like, hey, you see this? I'm not going.
Nobody knows.
I thought you were engaged. Wait, fiance. Wait, are you married?
More or less. It's just a piece of paper.
Heard.
Now,
So here, you're married.
Oh yeah. I love this woman so much. But for tax purposes, we're domestic partnership filed separately. That's what we are. So the government does not recognize our domestic partnership.
That deserves a bell.
That was great. That was great. That was good.
So how do we segue from gay bars?
I was gonna say, don't you guys feel like even though they're pretty people in situations, they can still get played, and you see that shit happen in bars and restaurants, like
As
all the
a straight
fucking
man
time.
going into a gay bar,
Yeah.
the person on the other side buying those drinks might feel like, oh, I'm getting played.
Well, here's the thing. Everyone,
absolutely, yeah.
Like, if you're working in West Hollywood, you're most likely a straight man. But you know,
almost all of the dancers are straight.
You're hot as fuck, and you will make money. Yeah. So it's like, yes, like, yeah, going to WeHo, like, as a man, like, especially if you're not gay, like, it's a different, like, atmosphere or feeling. But, like, for women going there, I feel great because I'm not getting, like, no one's, like, bothering me.
Feel safer.
Like, I feel safer.
And that's why I love taking Michelle there because, like, I know she loves to dance, and, like, I only had to step in for her once.
Yeah.
Once in my life when she was dancing. And she, like, because she's a Puerto Rican, so.
Oh, he likes the Latinas.
Oh, I like them brown, baby. She can hold her own.
I don't know about that. I don't know if we can allow that one, but we'll let it go.
No. As a Puerto Rican delegation, I'll let it slide.
We're back, baby.
As a woman who is brown, I let it slide. Yes.
All right.
Score!
There you go. Good job.
Got it. And so she can hold her own. So I'm like, babe, you want to go dance? Fucking go dance. I trust you. You're going to be in our bed at the end of the night. I don't care. Go have fun. But this guy would not take no for an answer. Oh. And I had to finally step in because, like, I just want her to have fun. And I'm like, the lady said no. And this drunk ass stupid bitch said, it's not my fault she thinks I'm more attractive than you. And I'm like, no. That's not what's happening here. And then these two, like, 6'5" basketball players I made friends with at the bar walk up behind me. I'm like, and they're like, Ryan, do you have a problem here?
Oh, shit.
And instead of being like a good guy and be like, no, I'm like, yeah, he's the problem.
Oh, shit.
And then as we're leaving the bar, I walk out and I see the guy bloodied in a dumpster as we're leaving.
In the dumpster.
It was an after hours, man. No rules applied. Yeah, she wanted to dance and have her fun and like the drinks and get like fucking lit. And I'm like, babe, go for it. Yes. But there was a problem and I handled that problem. And that's
I love that.
Yeah, that's the only time I handle it.
I'm like mad that I'm like single because like literally when I go out, I'll handle it myself though.
You know, there's a lot of people.
She usually can't handle it herself.
Well, my guy friends always end up taking care of me anyway. Like, if
that's
if
good
I
of them.
need
Yeah,
someone, I always have guy friends anyway with me. So it's like
that's always a good choice because man, guys are.
There's a lot of people that would say, "Oh, you should have took the pacifist route or whatever," but I will fully condone that shit because you know what? There's a lot of people that are like that choose peace. No, fuck that. There's too many of those. You need a little bit of
violence.
A lot of times, peace is the answer to be the bigger man. But you know what?
Fuck that.
Sometimes being thrown into a fucking dumpster with a broken nose is what you need.
You won't do that shit again.
Like, I'm always gonna go with that because like that guy need to be taught a lesson.
Oh, he absolutely did.
If he didn't understand no from her and from him, then at that point it's like someone's never whooped your ass. You need to get your ass whooped.
Get your ass
yeah, you have never had an experience where you went too far and someone checked you for it. Someone needed to fucking check you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And unfortunately, it was two 6'5" very in shape basketball players. Like, so you take the wrong crowd to fuck with.
And it's also like you're at after hours where anything can go. So
and he found out.
Yeah.
So this equation, fuck around this much.
Yeah.
So the X to the Y of the fuck around equals the find out.
Yeah. He fucked around too much.
In conclusion,
he found out real bad.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm all for that.
Wait, I love that. That was a good segue. Now we're at after hours.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I mean that is where I met my girlfriend.
Stop it. Which one?
Essex.
Yes. Are you kidding me? That was the best after hours ever.
I know, and it's closed down now.
It was been closed down for ages. I used to go all the time, and literally my friend was one of the people who threw it. So he lost the leasing to the space. That's why it closed.
Oh, shit.
But do you remember the times where Rufus the Soul would play at 3 in the fucking morning?
Yes, I do.
We've met before.
Oh, we absolutely have met before. Yeah.
We haven't met before.
Due to the legal activities of the podcast, we will not talk about the things going on.
But Rufus the Soul did play at 3 in the morning in a hallway. Outside. It was like an outdoor hallway.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah. It was right next to the hallway where you went to the bathtub with ice when people did their Molly and got too hot.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
Legal.
Well, I didn't do it.
Oh, cool. Boom. We're back.
You know. But anyway, so what I was going to say about that is like going back to like industry perspective, I've worked after hours before. And
how the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, please tell me, because I've never dared work one because I'm like, I'm already working doubles all day. So like when I want to have fun, I'm going to them.
Yeah.
I'm not working a triple all day.
Yeah.
Like I might as well put a bullet in my brain. Like
So I used to help do like VIP concierging for this party that happened last summer. And it was in downtown. It was by like the 4th Street Bridge. It was like outdoors. It was insane. We had the greatest production. It was so cool. And everyone who worked in there was awesome. And so after, we'd have like an after hours, like, you know, in like kind of Skid Row-ish area, you know, the warehouses, all that over there.
Yeah.
And so because I was like doing VIP concierging over there, they like trusted me because they knew I knew the bar, they knew I knew what was going on, stuff like that. So I get to this place and they're like, Kia, we need you behind the bar. And I said, all right, let's do it. Now, after hours bars, it obviously is not your regular bar. You're not carrying your assortments of
one-on-ones,
like,
beers, and shots.
people are like, I want a margarita. I said, you're hilarious. Do you want tequila and Sprite?
Yeah.
There it is. Like if I've got a
You're so
margarita
funny.
mix,
Yeah.
there you go. But I'm not shaking that
First
shit.
of all, there were no tins. There were plastic cups.
Yeah.
I had ice. I had plastic cups. I had tequila. I had
Be grateful there's Sprite too.
Vodka.
Be very grateful there's Sprite.
I had Sprite, pineapple juice, cranberry juice, Coke, and like Red Bull.
This
Come
is
on,
what your
y'all.
choices are.
Let's all act like we've been out and we've been at an after hours. You are not ordering a fucking old fashioned or a Manhattan.
Yeah, I'm not going to an after hours and being like, can I have a penicillin, please?
Like what the fuck?
You might need some penicillin after
You
being
might
out
need some
hours.
penicillin after that.
Penicillin, you
Sure.
need fucking no days wasted.
myself.
You need
Oh, you
liquid
gonna
IV. You need orange juice. You need a
Alright.
prairie oyster
Yeah.
at the end of that shit.
I'm just gonna say I still hear Shaggy while you're talking now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't fucking
Straight up.
unhear.
There's certain words that you're saying and you do say it. It's like,
Like,
shaggy.
zoinks, what the fuck's going on, Rob?
Still there, bro.
Oh, man. I'm gonna make everybody die laughing on this podcast.
If we can get the group together, I would love to be Velma for Halloween. You can be Shaggy, your girl can be Daphne, and then we can like delegate everyone else.
We did that once with my dog when he was a puppy, and we got him a Scooby outfit. It was very cute.
Oh,
That's so
Also,
cute.
when my
I'll
brother
definitely
was
see pictures of that
3,
later.
I was Shaggy, and we
He
put him in
was
a.
Scooby. I just wanted to.
And I would carry him around like this, like when we were trick or treating. He was
How
so cute.
cute.
I know.
adorable.
I might be a wild child, but I can dad down and get real cute when I
Oh
get
yeah,
to
I
it.
used to babysit. I love kids.
I do too.
I don't need any anytime soon. No, but I love children.
If you didn't read her Tinder profile, then you heard it now. Kia is not ready for kids.
I don't have Tinder, but you can find me on Hinge.
Hinge, the app that's meant to be deleted.
Yeah, it's not been deleted. It's been like 3 years.
I want a return for false advertisement, please.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
It's still on my phone, but I did find a new app.
Which is
It's called. It starts with
Christian Mingle?
Hell no, I don't want.
Farmers only?
black people
It's called
meet.
Feld or Field, FEELD, and it's
Okay.
for people who, because I'm bisexual. I love everybody.
What?
You know, and so this app is like inclusive to everyone. So like you kind of go on and you choose like, are you interested in males or females? Are you interested in threesomes? Are you interested in couples? Are you interested in like what? Are you a sob? Are you a dom? Are you blah blah blah? Whatever.
Oh, they get like they really.
Yeah.
Like you can choose anything. Are you
This
just
is an
only-
exploration app. I like that.
Are you only interested in men? Are you only interested in females? You like have the world is your oyster, you know?
Yeah.
And so you kind of choose like what you're interested in.
What's the name of this app? One more time.
I can't pronounce it. Field, FEELD.
It's when you're on the 4th down.
So I hate you.
Life.
I'll give you that one.
Go ahead.
I was like, he didn't want to do it, but he was like, no, that was worth it. That needed it.
That was so bad. I love that. So I joined right like maybe like a week or so ago or like 2 weeks ago, and I already have like 1,200 like likes.
1,200.
1200.
God damn.
Can confirm. Hold on.
Well, honey, you got some work to do.
It's a lot of deleting. It's a lot of I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Oh, actually 1248.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
it's
Sweet
increased.
fucking Jesus.
Oh my
That's too
God.
much. That's overwhelming.
It's too much.
Yeah.
But also, like, I'm not interested in, like, most of the people. So I'm just like,
My dick is tired looking at that number.
What were you going to do?
Just jack
Nothing,
off
but
I'm sorry. Nope.
spank bank for life, baby.
Yeah, you talking about like?
What are you going to do? No. It's a lot. Yeah, I just, like, skip through a lot. I'm not really.
So I wanted to kind of reel it back in a little bit with the whole subject of you can look as good as you want and still get played, because I know Nando sees it a lot at his job, where you see mostly men, I'm assuming, that come in, you know, dressed to the nines, or even just something flashy or whatever, and they come in like, you know, I look this good, and if I drop enough money, I get what I want. And then from the stories that he's told me is like, yeah, they'll take the drinks or whatever, this and that, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna go with my girls now. Like, I'm gonna go do what I want. I've seen that a couple of times at my job, where you have some guys that either are dressing really flashy, like nice, like clean clothes, or the jewelry or whatever. They're like, yeah, let me do the 1942 round of shot for these ladies. Oh, I'll pay for this and that. And they're like, oh, thank you. And then they mingle and they're like, all right, well, we're gonna go outside to the patio.
We're still gonna make our.
And then
move.
they're kind of just there like.
So see, yeah, I'm absolutely with that. And like, I remember you guys talked about this on like your 5th episode or something like that. And like, it made me think immediately when I was bartending, a lot of these flashy guys were all the douchebags. And what also pissed me off the most was whenever they paid for these shots and tried to look impressive for the ladies, they paid with their unemployment card.
Oh, yeah. 2020 was a wild time. We all got.
Oh, it was before 2020.
Oh, my God. You
And like that California EDD card.
You know exactly what it is.
It is the fucking canyons that also are in fucking Utah.
Yeah.
It's not California.
California.
And they whip
You
that out
always see it.
thinking, and they're like treating me like shit already. Like being like, I need to get this for the ladies. And it's like women who are not interested whatsoever.
Sir, you don't have a regular bank account? First of all, I transferred
if
my
you
money
do-
immediately to my account the second it dropped in there. I'm not whipping
I do
that shit
too.
out.
Yeah, no.
Look like.
Hold on. This is like government aid, right?
Yeah.
So wait, hold on. These motherfuckers had the fucking audacity to pay. They're paying you with your tax money and don't even tip you. They're not giving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And first of all, you think they
And
have enough money
P
to
has
tip?
left the building.
Hold on.
They barely have enough money to pay the tab.
Hold on. They're paying you with your own fucking money.
Correct.
Because that's where your taxes are going.
Yes.
And they're not tipping. And they're.
Hey, my tax return came early.
You are
Oh my
so
god!
ugly.
I would have fire in my eyes if somebody tried to pay a tab with a fucking government aid.
it's-
card
Oh,
or
my
whatever.
eyes went
It's
from like,
that's my
you're a
fucking money.
douchebag to like, you are Satan.
douchebag.
You're a poor.
I'm gonna add 18% automatically. Fuck that.
You are below.
To be a douchebag, basically.
You're a poor douchebag.
You are below the poverty line and an asshole.
And we're not classist here, but we're just saying.
Because most of us are poor.
We work in the service industry.
Yes, we are poor.
Even though I'm a supplier, I'm still poor.
I'm still stuck on the fact that like that's
he's
my
getting
fucking
high on
money
his own
that you're
supply.
paying. me.
Exactly.
Most of the time,
That's
yeah.
oh my god.
Wait, where is it?
Do you want more tequila?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, bash.
Yes.
That's crazy. But
Thank
yeah.
you, Fernando.
What's also crazy is during the 2020 situation, I literally at my restaurant saw people pulling out multiple EDD
Yes.
cards, and
Yeah.
like they would just like one would fail, and it's like, oh, we'll try this one, and I'm just like,
Because they'd have their like business loan from their business that was currently
oh, they
failing,
were
their
just like-
personal.
yeah.
So they had multiple ones
But
from
it
them.
wasn't just that, bro. It was like during 2020, like people were just like getting by off of like stolen EDDs. Like if someone like let's say died, but like it hadn't been like fully reported to like the system, they could find out and then basically steal that person's identity so they could get their EDD information.
Oh, the true definition of dead money.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I feel
Oh
like
my
that's
God.
bad juju be so.
Oh, it's hella bad
It was
juju, man.
happening. It was happening
That's
a
bad
lot.
juju.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I knew it was coming, and like I was unemployed during 2020 for like a month and a half, but I'm like, you know what, this shit's gonna run out, and like I need to do something. I was like, cool, I'm doing my workouts and playing my video games, but I'm like getting fat. I know what I need to do something, and that's when I got my job with RNDC and Chains, because Chains were the only things that existed. Because as we know, on premise died, I lost all my jobs, so And then I went on it, but still, I do miss that $2,000 every 2 weeks.
Oh, I was getting.
It was fun. I was getting paid more on EDD than my normal job.
I was getting paid to play World of Warcraft. It was freaking awesome.
Oh, it was great. I got
It
played
was
to
great.
complete Red Dead Redemption 2. I fucking loved it.
I was out here like literally the money would drop. I'd be like, oh, I really like special effects because I like to just makeup and stuff like that. So I was like, I love special effects. I was like, let me go and buy these. Perfect, great.
I do good bruising, by the way. We should. I want to learn from you. Yeah, bruising's
I
fun.
love like I could do cuts. And like I did like 1 year for Halloween, I did Harley Quinn, but I made her like the Joker. So I used liquid latex and everything up all my cheeks, and I cut straight through it, so like I did a smile.
The Joker smile.
Yes, and then I like had like coagulated blood inside and everything, and then I used safety pins, and I safety pinned the smile. So like when I was talking, it moved.
So my buddy would love to talk with you because he does production. I finished a short film with him recently.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to start doing more intense shit. He would love to use you.
I was in a horror short.
It's not horror. It's like heist stuff.
Part of SAG, so I have a credit for it.
Even though they're on strike.
We're on strike. I cannot work. I work at a restaurant.
But we can because
work.
podcasts don't violate the strike lines. Woo!
Ow.
I would also like to say though too, to go in line with like how people will dress. It sometimes you don't want to judge a book by its cover because they can absolutely prove you wrong. I've been proven wrong sometimes. And also it's the people that are dressed, I guess, humbly, casual, whatever it is, that are the ones that end up dropping big tips.
I mean, the billionaires of this world dress like they shop at Target.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're
I mean,
not flexing on nobody.
you have to be a billionaire to shop at Target.
I had a guy who used to come into my
this
bar every day. And ding! He would come in every day and he'd order 1 to 2 scrimshaws, which were like on happy hour were like $7 a piece.
Wait, can you tell the world and me what a scrimshaw is?
Scrimshaw Pilsner is a delicious
it's a Pilsner.
beer.
It's a beer. Perfect.
And he would come in and he was my regular and he'd shoot the shit with me on his break for the hour every time. He'd order a scrimshaw, drink most of it, smoke a cigarette, finish it. I'd already have the second one ready for him. And he'd tip me $10 no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what. And he dressed like just a flannel and jeans. And this man owned Tam O'Shanters.
Oh.
He didn't have to tip me that much, but he had money and he liked me and he was a good person and he did that. Like, if you think about it, $7 and $7, like $14 if he gets 2. Like, that's what? $2, $3, $10 every single time. Sometimes he dropped 15 if he loved the conversation and loved my advice. And it's like those people that aren't dressed flashily, and like once in a while you'll see like the super eccentric ones that have like the multiple plaid jackets and the hat that's loud as fuck, and they'll like throw their money down and then they'll also throw their tip down because they're good people, because they're like, and they're usually younger too, they're like my age, and they're like, I worked hard to get this and I know where I started and where you started, so I'm going to throw that down. And those people are great. It's the one with the receding hairlines and the gold chains that order Macallan 18 and then give you $3 on top of the Macallan 18.
Oh, my favorite is the ones they go like this. They go, "Don't worry, babes. I'll take care of you."
It's never.
Oh, those fuckers.
You're not taking care of me. I already know you're not going to.
What do you mean taking care of me? You want to try to get my number, and then when I say
like,
no,
because I remember this guy specifically was ordering like 1942 on like a big rock, and I was like, and he's like, make sure like the girl doesn't use the thing, and I was like, the jigger, the one that measures the alcohol. He's like, yeah, she knows already, and I was like, okay. Yeah, sure. He's like, I got you, girl. I'll take care of you. I got this. I think their dinner ended up being somewhere around like $800 or so. And I'm pretty sure he left me like $100. And I was like, that's not 20%, sir. Also, that's not 20%.
I got $20 on a $600 tab.
Oh yeah, those are fun. My favorite actually is when people give you you give the tab to them. They give you cash and then 4 cards.
Oh
and
my
then you do the
God.
cash first. And so on the cards, you're getting stiffed. You're getting stiffed.
They're giving you the cash.
No, it doesn't.
Because then when they do it on the cards, when it's all split on the cards, then they're all tipping like $3 because they put all the cash down. Then it's like $15 on the card, $15 on the card, $15 on the card, and they all tip like $3. And like
Literally.
That is not 20% on your whole tab,
PSA
motherfucker.
to everyone out there.
Boom.
If you leave cash first, you still need to tip your waiter, bartender, whoever the fuck is taking care of you, the full amount of what the check was.
The entire cash goes toward the actual cost of the meal.
Of what you just sat down and ate.
Don't be a dick.
Or
Por favor.
Pay everything first if you're using cash to pay to. Then after the payment has been made, if you're leaving cash still as a tip, do that after the payment's been made.
Yeah,
too.
don't add the
Do
cash.
Don't add it all together.
No, just don't be a Ponzi scheme douchebag and pay on one card. Like, come on, guys.
We all have Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, Apple Pay. I'm pretty sure there's more.
Cryptocurrency,
bro.
Yeah, give me that Bitcoin, bitch.
IOUs.
No, not IOUs, because they ain't gonna come back for that.
No. IOUs amongst each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like you'll pay me back on the Venmo thing.
I like doing that though.
I was gonna say, don't IOU me at the bar. Like,
No.
Hey man, thanks for the drinks. I got you.
I got you later.
Yeah,
Like, no,
no,
you
no.
already your cards on. They're gone. All right, they'll come back tomorrow for it.
And it's gone. No. I meant like IOUs amongst
yourselves.
Yeah.
Like you, since they paid here, you'll pay there. This and that.
Sometimes I really wish when like people are being dicks and I know they're drunk and they left their card, I want to be like, oh yeah, I closed out. I'm like, yep, I gave you your card, full well knowing it's back there, because if it stays there at the end of the night, it's an automatic 20%.
Baby.
Because I know if I give it to them, they're gonna be like this guy I saw at Melrose Umbrella Company who had a $100 tab and gave the bartender, one of my homies, $3.16 in change on a $100 tab.
Wait, where'd the 16 cents come from? Did he hand him
The
100?
change, yeah. He
And
gave
then
him
said, "Keep the
$120.
change?"
Yeah.
When someone says keep the change to me and it's not
He
even...
didn't say keep the change. He just took his change, put the coins on there, and was like, yeah, and put the $3 down and left. I'm like,
By that, I already know this
I
guy.
will
Oh.
say for the sake of
yeah.
Yeah,
the
I know this
podcast and
guy.
everything, I don't condone doing that, but I'm also gonna say that I ain't mad at it.
Shrug.
We don't condone
I'm gonna
keeping
shrug
people's
at that one.
cards,
Shrug.
but
I'm not mad at it,
personally,
but
I'm
Hard shrug, we're not going to tattle.
Yeah. But I did
we
have
don't condone holding on to cards if they ask for it.
Oh, I condone it.
I did have an incident.
If they're douchebags.
where There was a
But I'm a Kanye
do
shrug
not
that
judge a book by its cover situation, because basically there's been a lot of incidents at my job where things get out of hand.
You have a lot of that for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
so-
you do.
Yeah, and so like we've been in constant conversation with our managers about like, hey, we feel like you guys suck at like seeing red flags before they get out of control, and then someone's now in a physical altercation and it's out of control, and we're just like trying to tell you the red flags when they walk through the door. Hey, watch this person. Hey, this is happening. Now it's escalating. Now someone's in a physical altercation, and now we need security, and now someone's getting sued, all that type of shit. So with that said, something happened a couple nights ago. There was a guy, he literally comes and he's just standing at the bar. I personally have like a whole like thing where like when people are standing at chairs, I already get a little paranoid because I'm just like, sit the fuck down, or like, why aren't you like sitting? Like it's already a paranoia. So he's already standing there, he's not sitting down, and then he's talking to himself. There's no one around, and there's also like a stain on his shirt.
Wait.
Yeah, there's a lot of red flags. There's a lot of fucking red flags, right? And so he just says to me, yeah, the manager X already said that you can give me like 2 raspberry lemonades, and I was like, huh, okay.
Which manager?
Yeah, well, he
No,
said
literally. Did he say the
he
actual
said the
name?
He said the name.
I'd be
Yeah,
like, yeah, give me a moment. Let me go
yeah,
check on that for you.
And then I was like, that's when I was like, oh, okay, cool. Beeline out of the fucking bar and did not go and make the lemonades at all. And I found him and or her or them, and I said, hey, this is going on. And they were like, well, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. They seem like okay to me. I was like, well, they're now talking to themselves at our bar, and I think there's a red flag. We need to get them out.
Well, like straight up, like just talking
Yeah.
to himself? Like,
Yeah, and like
full on?
literally whole conversation, and then go back and forth with like them. I'm going back and forth to the managers because they're telling me that this guy, when I talk to him, he's just a really sweet guy. He's a really nice guy, and da-da-da. And I'm just like, I understand they're always sweet and nice until they're not. And now security's being called. And then they just had this whole conversation with me after the fact about just like, well, we can't discriminate against somebody because they have are you saying we should discriminate against someone because they have a mental illness? And I was like, wait, what? Like, how did we get here?
The man's is drunk. What you talking about?
How would he go from a shirt stain and alcohol breath to mental illness?
No, because they explained to me, like, no, we just feel like after talking to them, that he just has like Asperger's or he's on the spectrum or something like that. And I'm just
now we're diagnosing.
Now
yeah,
we're
because
You're a
doctors.
doctor too now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when was the last time I had spent 8 years in medical school? I don't remember.
It was
those years just flew by, honestly. And then I decided.
But my bank account reminds me.
At a fucking restaurant.
God,
Fuck my residency. Nah. I'm gonna diagnose myself a manager.
The uncertified diagnosis.
And so, yeah.
Out here using Google.
I'm not even doing all of that. I'm not even going there with them. I'm just like, hey guys, we clearly have an issue historically of not seeing red flags. How about we diagnose red flags in our restaurant? How about we do that and respond?
Can we do that? Can we play a game?
Yeah.
Can we play a game? Let's go around and diagnose red flags that we see in a restaurant. But like, if you can't say that, you can't say the same one twice.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna we're gonna play a fucking game. That was great.
Yes.
I love that. So I'm like, okay.
Welcome to the new game segment of the industry perspective, where we all say red flags, not relationship ones.
But, okay, so the red flags have to be we have to make a rule, so it's not just red flags everywhere.
Okay.
Should they be about guests, or should it be about you working in the industry itself? Like, should you know what I mean? Like,
Ooh,
you know what I mean? Which red flag should it be? Like, should it be like?
I think with this podcast, it should be in the industry itself, because I'm sure we could go on and on.
Yes.
So at your restaurant.
So shit
Generalized.
Generalize icks at your restaurant.
Well, I gotta go from the past because I'm a supplier right now. So like, if I see red flags around me, I'm like, that's their own fucking problem.
Of course.
I'm not under dram shop laws anymore.
Dying. So either I feel like the guest one is easier.
It is.
Oh yeah.
The guest one is easier.
Bonus points if you can spot a red flag in your fellow bartenders. There's a good one.
No. Oh. I mean, like, okay, so you're choosing red flags on the guests that you were taking care of.
Like they pop up and
they come up and you see them and you say, "Fuck me."
Yeah. I like that.
You get me? Okay, so I'll go first. The big chains. Big chains. Gaudy chains. Red flag.
Yeah.
You want to go next, or do you want to go that way?
Go that way, because
Okay.
you kind of took mine.
I took yours. And you can't repeat the same one twice. So my first one, big chains, gaudy jewelry, hanging. Oh man, I'm about to get fucked. Straight up.
So I hope I don't catch any shit for this, but short guys with oversized suit coats.
Oh my god.
That's so specific.
So specific.
Why'd I get a ding for that?
I don't know. That was a good one. You're talking about somebody in particular, aren't you?
I'm talking about groups in particular. This has happened more than once to me.
Ill-fitted suits? Like that?
Ill-fitted suits and short men. Because it means you already don't know what your suit size is. You're just taking some shit off the rack thinking you're looking fly and you're thinking you're baller, knowing you're not going to spread money around.
Suits tailored, men.
Yeah,
Not tailored, just know your goddamn suit size.
No, get it tailored.
Get it tailored if it doesn't fit, yes, but
is like the cinch in the waist, like the whole, like the cuffs. I worked in styling for a very long time. Just get it tailored, please. Every man should have one suit that fits them perfectly, at least.
I've got one dress shirt that does that, but my suits, I know my size and I know how to make them
Wait, dress shirt as in you got the dress shirt tailored?
custom.
Oh, perfect. I love that.
I won a contest. It's one of the only contests I actually won. Yeah, I got like a $4,000 Italian shirt for free. It was great.
Sick.
Yep.
Damn. Okay, wait. Yours. Next. You're next.
Yes, this literally happened to me yesterday. A guy comes up to the bar, ends up in a wife beater, and he has just his cash. And
You mean a wife appreciator? That's a terminology now.
Is that what it is in 2023?
I think it is, yeah.
It's a wife appreciator.
Yeah, Gen Z claims that a wife beater is just.
I'm a millennial. I'm not even Gen Z.
Is that not
I don't
okay
know.
to say a wife beater
I'm just
anymore?
saying, like Gen Z on TikTok claims that like wife beaters are like, it's like not like appropriate to say, even though we've grown up our whole lives saying white beaters.
A white tank top. A white tank top. But like a white...
Excuse me, tanks are insinuative of war. It is a white A shirt.
A-line shirt?
An A-line.
No, an A-line. It tells about the cut, which can be discriminating towards women.
No
it is an
what
A.
You call it, that shit at my bar looks wild as fuck.
You look crazy. You look like you just got out of your bed and fucking came to the fucking restaurant.
And then he proceeded to, like, this is like his first opening line as he actually came to the bar.
Oh, I'm excited.
Pulls out a wad of cash. Hey man, I just got paid. And
what can I get for you?
Yeah, and he was just like he knew me, and like I was supposed to remember him, and he was like, I haven't been here in a long time, and I was like,
I don't know who you are.
I don't know.
Well, shit, bro, go pay your bills.
Yeah, like if you're that excited about just getting paid, and you have a wad of 20s, then I'm just like, maybe the bar shouldn't be your first stop. I don't know, but yeah, red flag. Very specific.
Yeah, super specific. You can generalize.
I will say
Big follow up here, Pete.
I know.
Yeah. Red flag for me is seeing a group of women, 4 or more, dressed with like their nightclub outfits.
Oh, you don't like girls having fun?
No, I don't mind that. But I know
you're on thin ice.
No. Hold on.
He's got an explanation. Let's hear him out.
I really want to know where the red flag is.
I want to see where this red flag goes because
let me just text my friends.
The red flag is already this conversation.
We can only hang out 3 people. No 4. If we're going out,
only 2 to the bathroom.
2 to the bathroom. Actually, you gotta go to the bathroom by yourself. I'm sorry. So sorry. I'm giving that to myself.
The 4th one just come in like a A-line shirt.
Oh, you have an A-line white ribbed A-line, no sleeve shirt.
She doesn't look like she's going out that night.
She's not going out.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
anyway,
please finish that.
Explain.
Okay. So,
I'm ready.
as I was saying,
yes.
If it's just them, nobody else accompanies them, I know that when they come up to my bar, in my experience at my bar, they don't leave a good tip and they get belligerently drunk and end up throwing up. So in a group of 4 or more, in these dresses, these nightclub-esque dresses, I know it ends up...
That's a huge overgeneralization. I've seen it bad.
I'm gonna call half bullshit because that has happened a lot.
At my job.
But it's only like
job.
Sometimes they come in and they order like nice drinks and they keep themselves together. They're like still drunk, but it's if they come in like that and they order Long Islands
and strawberry
and that's
the
why
lemon
I'm
drops.
saying,
there it is.
That's why I'm saying at my
Long
job.
Island in 2023.
A lot.
A lot.
As a grown-ass human.
I made like 4 yesterday.
Did you not? Wait, hold on. Did you not see our episode where I talked about the guy that ordered double Long Island?
Oh yeah.
Like I said,
you literally can't do that.
Again, this is all at my job. My experience is at my job. So that is my red flag for me.
Remind me next time I go to your job, I only bring 1 friend or 2.
Oh no, I'm gonna order 3 adios motherfuckers when I come into his bar now.
I'm gonna order that. I'm gonna bring it back to 2016. I'm gonna say,
adios.
Can I get a
No, I'm gonna be like,
please?
I'll have a Harvey Wallbanger, please.
Can I get a Tokyo tea?
A Tokyo tea.
Can I please get green tea shots? Everybody.
What is this? 2013?
12 kamikazes, please.
12 kamikazes.
Holy shit.
God.
Shot break.
Oh, shot break.
Oh, boy.
I poured you a light one because I know.
I mean, you should know about me. Why is
Oh no,
mine
honey,
big?
you got this. You got this.
Why is mine? I thought I.
Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta tap it down. I don't know why, but we gotta.
So I explained. I found a reason for it. The reason why people do the tap is like you either show like appreciation for the establishment, the people around you. It's kind of like
by scratching up their nice wood bar. Yeah,
you just do a little tap.
I mean, if your bar is getting scratched by a single tap, you didn't pay.
It's just like showing appreciation and all that for. That's what the tap is.
Honor.
You know the Wellborn painted over their bar.
Like a salute.
I haven't been there in so long. I actually don't know what it looks like. And the last time I think I was outside.
What bar?
The Wellsborn, where he used to park.
No, I went there to like scout it with my old job, and I went in, and I was so sad.
Yeah, no, it's nothing what it used to be.
No, they're trying to bring it back to the old thing. You know the TVs that the one guy got fired because he was bringing the servers into the back for blowjobs, and then
What? Huh?
yeah, the manager that fired me got fired because he was doing illicit things with the servers in the office. Anyways, but the new people that came in, they repainted the whole entire. You know how the Wellsbourne had that nice glossy like mahogany bar with all the like style and the scratches.
And all that.
So they painted over it all just plain brown.
Plain brown.
It looks gross as shit. It looks like someone took a shit all over the bar.
God,
Makes me
damn.
sad.
That place is nothing what it used to be.
Oh,
I
wait,
know.
hold on.
Hold up.
Adding to what I said, because this
Yeah,
happened this
please.
past weekend.
Is this about
that
the 4-girl
same
red flag?
Same group of those girls. One of them took a sip of her friend's drink and spit it out on the floor.
No.
What? Yeah.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah. No. I'm valid in that. I'm valid.
I'm going to
I'm valid in that.
reword your red flag.
Yo,
because
P is mad.
I know-
We gotta let P be
I
mad.
know
that's
what you
horrible.
mean.
That's horrible.
Because literally, if it's a girl group and they're getting fight,
Yeah.
Girls are they want I want lemon drops. I want the raspberry lemon drop. I want a fucking whatever.
Yeah.
I'm all for the women having
Oh
fun.
no,
I'm all
and
for
I
it.
am too.
Go
I'm
ahead.
just rewording it for you
Yeah.
so it doesn't
he's
sound
back
so
in the corner.
shitty.
Yeah, go for it. No. Go for it. Woman-splain me,
Put some on
please.
I'm going to woman-splain you right now.
Yeah, do it. That's why we
Yeah,
have
I'm
women
a
here.
woman-splain.
Woman-splain that
Oh
shit.
yeah. Also,
You gotta spread your legs for that. Come on, woman-splain.
We need more.
We do.
You gotta go like
So
this
they
when you're
can
explaining Kia. You gotta be like,
woman-splain
so
So they-
I gotta let my vagina air out. As
It's like, are you in the stirrups at the OBGYN?
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what he was doing?
I think, yeah, it's like.
No, I was just doing the whole like when men go like, all
the
right,
man
so,
spread.
but she's gotta
When
like
they talk to
woman-splain.
you, like, stand up and
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. And there's nothing pretty to look at, so it's like, why are you doing this shit to me?
heard. Okay, to
But
finish
yeah,
you
go
off.
ahead.
To finish you off. So.
She was in the mic. I want to make sure you're in the mic.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I know you heard me. It's okay. So did Nando. I don't know if
The
anyone
fact
else
that
did.
I haven't pissed myself laughing in this podcast yet
was a
is a
good one.
miracle.
Okay,
Give it
so
time.
basically, I totally understand because girl groups can literally be like the worst because they'll come at you, they'll order 10 drinks, they'll pay with 9 cards, they'll get super drunk, and it's always the smallest person in the group who someone has to carry out.
Oh, God.
And I'm not going to limit it to 4 or more. It's women groups, just groups.
Yeah.
Guys, take care of your ladies and don't let the little one get so fucked up.
Yeah.
Because the little one can
No
literally
clue.
only handle one margarita before she's like jumping on the bar.
Yeah.
I had some girl try to like swing from the chandelier in the Wellsbourne.
Go on.
Okay, so that was
I
was rewording his.
Okay.
So my next red flag
Yes.
is men like I'm just kidding.
Is this bitch?
Men like me.
I don't do nothing. I just sit and chill.
Also, I didn't know we were doing
doing.
2 rounds of red flags.
Yo, 2
It's
rounds.
still going.
2 rounds is well, we've only done 1. This is the 2nd round.
I just sit
I
down.
was about to say,
shut the
I didn't
fuck
know
up,
we were
and sip
doing
my
2.
drink.
Yeah. Get another one ready.
One
I got
more.
mine.
One more.
Oh shit! Okay, I gotta think.
Okay, my next red flag guests. Two. Fuck, I did not like. I was so fixated on yours because it pissed me off a little bit. So I forgot to think of my own.
You are the red flag.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say that. I was like, you are the red flag.
We still love you, buddy.
I'll give here. I'll start it off.
Yeah, please do.
Guys that try to be my friend, buddy me, fist bump, whatever.
Yeah.
Stop it. You didn't let me. I was speaking slowly. You didn't let me finish. Guys that like try to bro with me, but they're being very weird. That's a red flag for me.
Like force brosif.
They're trying to force.
Broseph.
Yeah, they're trying to force the bond and friendship. It's like, dude, I don't know you like that.
Yeah.
Like, don't shake my hand because I don't want to shake your hand. You probably didn't wash your fucking hands.
True.
So I hate when people are trying to force the handshake, and I'm like,
Also, you know how much citrus juice I have on my hands?
Yeah, you
Your
don't want
cuts
this.
are gonna burn.
Burn,
Yeah, you
baby.
that for
hands.
me is a
Red
little
flag.
bit of red
My
flag.
eczema is
because
gonna transfer to you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have it.
That's mine.
And this is a woman. This is like a woman red flag. And this, I know this probably doesn't happen to you guys. And if it does, you probably punch this person in the face. My red flag is when you're nearest to me, so I'm gonna do it to you.
Oh god.
When you're talking to a table, like, cause I serve. I also bartend, but I serve mainly right now. And you're at a table, and the guy literally goes like this.
Oh my God!
They like touch you on your lower back, like that. Literally, it sends like a shiver down my spine.
That makes me throw hands at customers. I'm like, don't do that to my server.
And I'm just like, it's touching. Like I've had guys like grab my arm, like you like pull me, or like they'll grab my waist or something like that. And I'm just like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm a woman. I worked at Cabo Cantina.
Oh, okay.
I worked at, I'm not gonna say the other places, but you know, some cool places. The Cabo Cantina one I can say because I don't give a fuck. All the other ones I kind of care about a little bit.
Yeah.
So Kia does not give a fuck about Cabo Cantina.
No.
Boom.
No, I don't.
But, yeah. We all know what Cabo Canning is, so yeah.
But it's just like that shit like really sends like it sends me into like a, and you have to like talk to these people.
Right, because you know that the interaction isn't over.
The interaction isn't over. I have not walked away yet.
Yeah.
So now I'm standing here. This guy's hand is on my back, and we're chatting like.
And
you're acting like this isn't happening.
And you have to have
like,
your RBS on.
And you're just like.
Ugh.
The only
so
time that's like warranted in my mind, because I'm like a touchy-feely person, is like if the servers come down, it's like the third time, and like I'm the person like ordering for the table, or I'm the one paying, and they like put a hand on my shoulder to be like, and they like lean down on my ear if it's like
only
loud.
Time I touch anyone,
and then
that's
like
the only time.
I return it with just a shoulder tap to like be like, yes, I'm listening. That's the only time I return it.
That's valid.
Because anything else is like, you don't want that.
Also, you just don't know people's boundaries. Also,
correct.
Who gives a fuck? You just don't touch
Also,
people.
just don't
Right, exactly. You don't touch
like,
people unless it's started with you as a customer. Only then can you reciprocate it in a respectful way,
God, I hate
like
that.
a communicatory way. Like if someone touches me on the shoulder, I'm not going to be like grabbing their ass cheek, being like, "Okay, yeah, 3 more shots, please." It's like, no. This isn't Vegas, and I'm also not.
But even in
shit-faced.
Vegas, like all of it, just like in general, like, dude, don't touch me.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Thoroughly agree. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
All right. My second red flag is when a guy comes up to the bar like really strong. He already has his card out, and he taps on the bar and looks at me. Fucking hate that shit. I already know you're gonna order the most expensive shit and give me nothing on it.
Yeah.
You're gonna make me work so hard for nothing, and I can't say no. Because you're ordering all the like the top shelf shit that I have to get off, and we're in the middle. Like I'm in the weeds.
We're in the weeds, bro.
And I have people ordering legit cocktails, and you want something we serve like once or twice, like a month.
I went Louis the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have $700 to drop?
And it's all the way up there.
And
So
it's
like
that way.
fucking
Yeah.
Especially if you
You're
have
like,
like a
"Where's the
ladder in the
ladder? I
bar
have
and
no
you
idea
have to
what the
roll the
ladder
ladder.
is."
Yeah. So that's my red flag when they
over your
like
fucking
tap.
Tarzan, just
Especially if I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, that's that EDD card you're tapping on the bar with.
I'm sorry. The card doesn't have a metal clink to it. I'm not coming to you. Sorry.
I'm sorry your card broke when you tapped on the bar.
Wait, I have a little like mini about the like expensive shit
Oh
thing.
yeah, go ahead, babe.
I was taking care of this huge party, and the girl, like, you know, they were ordering classes, 1942, the whole 9.
Ding.
Yeah, no. And so this girl comes up to me in the party, and she goes, "I want to buy the birthday boy Macallan 25."
Holy shit.
And I was like, totally. Realizing we didn't have it upstairs. So now, I'm now doing work. I had to go find
You have to go to the back, you have
bottle.
to talk to the manager,
I
you
had
gotta
to find the bottle.
you gotta spend 30 minutes on
It was a
one
minute.
drink.
It was a hot ass minute, and I was trying to just find this freaking bottle because it's like a 500. I think it was like 550 for the shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was
For
like
what,
five.
a 1 ounce or a 2 ounce pour? Because with 25, they usually do it 1 or 2 ounce.
No, we did 2 ounces.
Yeah, 550. Okay.
It was like 550, and so I finally get the shot. Blah blah blah. She gives me her card. We pay out. Blah blah blah. This woman left me 5 doll hairs.
Oh my god.
I cried, but it's okay because the
That
party.
that deserves a loudy. Oh my lanta.
On my lantern, yeah, literally. Yeah, but it's okay because the party itself was like 20 people and the gratuity was already included in that, and the guy left me an extra like $700. So I got like maybe like $1,500 off the table.
Oh, that's good because one of my bars stole the entire tip from us on a $20,000 party.
What?
Yeah, we talked about it on the last one. They came in, rented out for $20,000, and the tip was already included, but he left a tip for the servers and asked us if we were going to get that. What's the math on $20,000, gentlemen?
20%.
And lady?
20%? Like,
Yeah, what's
two Gs?
4
Gs?
4
Right.
Gs. Yeah.
I'm not good at math.
Me and the other bartender got $100 a piece.
Oh, shit.
Hell no.
At least some of you beat his ass.
Yeah, we're
Hell
throwing
no.
hands.
I couldn't beat my manager's ass. I need to get my paycheck. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, shit. You're not my manager at
oh,
that
I got
point.
fired very quickly because I also tried to unionize the bartenders at that job.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna work out.
I did
No,
not work
you're
out.
not-
They lost their whole bar staff with me because as soon as they fired me, all of the bar staff quit.
That's nice.
At that point, you are not my manager.
No.
You are my
You
next
are not
opponent.
my
You're
manager.
enemy.
You are my next
You're my
opponent.
enemy.
Jesus
Oh, I was like, you were
Christ.
taking all
fight
the
night.
bottles from the bar and having your feast upstairs, and there's no fucking way I respect you
Not
at
the
this point.
feast.
No,
No,
No, the
that's
fuck no.
no.
Oh.
Because that $2,000, like even if you split it $4,000 between all of us, like I'm probably gonna get like 1,500 or something. If you
That's
split it between-
awesome.
Yeah, I should have gotten
in
that.
most places
That
in
would have
LA.
paid my
That's rent.
bills,
That's
my
rent.
rent.
That's rent.
That would have made me put a savings down.
That's
like,
a solid amount of money, especially if you work in service. It's like,
but not $100, not $100 bucks.
Not $100
$100 is my weed for the end of the day. Like,
$100 is my $100. Actually, no, because I go to bars that I know the bartenders. But I was gonna say $100 is like my tab after the fucking shift. But it's not.
Right, no, not
It's
with me
My-
because all
my
the
tab is like-
homies
my
know
tab
me.
is al-
Yeah.
My tab is always like $7, and I'm like, here's 30. Thank you.
Right, exactly. I tip
'Cause
like
you
$20 on
literally
7.
fed me
Yeah.
really well.
Or like I make sure I have cash for those specific instances,
Yeah.
and when they're like, "You've had all of this plus with your friends," but like,
Here's
no,
$40.
Yeah, it's like here's your $20 tab. I'm like, here's $40 for you. Put that in your apron and please, go
Please,
home.
and go home.
Please go home.
Please run away. Okay, what's yours?
Resposado.
Oh my God, espresso martini.
Yeah. Resposado. Espresso martini. I'm almost to the point where you say it for me.
Mezcal.
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 But like
Mezcal.
I'll let that one slide because
Wait, how do you say that wrong? Did you say you said it right?
So
How do people say it?
the way people
Barbancourt?
say it is mezcal.
Can I get the mezcal?
Or they say mezcal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mezcal.
Ooh.
But mezcal.
Mezcal.
It's
Mezcal.
mezcal.
Like this isn't crystal.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
someone just asked for Crystal at my
Mezcal.
bar yesterday, and we all just went.
Mezcal.
What year
I
is it?
went, how old is this person? And they were like, they're pretty old. And I was like, yeah. Who the fuck
Cristal?
orders Crystal?
No, they say mezcal and like who you calling?
Missed call? You mean a missed call?
It's mezcal.
Mezcal.
But,
Mezcal.
like I literally went back and forth with someone, and they just never noticed that I was correcting them. They was just like, "Yeah, I want to get like a margarita. Okay, what tequila you want that with? Can I get a Resposado? Oh, okay, you want a damn, I almost
Ooh,
said
it's
Ah, we got
But I
Ding the
said-
shit out of him for that. Ding, ding, ding.
But I said, "Oh, so you want a Reposado margarita?" She's like, "Yeah, I want the Reposado." I was like, "Oh, okay." So, like, do you want like a Casamigos Reposado or a Clase Azul Reposado, or do you want a Herradura Reposado? Oh, just take the Casamigos Reposado. Okay.
You know, I think I might want a Casamigos Joven.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, I killed the Puerto Rican with that one.
Oh, God, Joven. The Joven.
Well, see, I always order an Anejo neat.
A neck Joe. Oh, he's gone. He's
Oh, he's
done.
done. He's out
Man's
here.
done.
He's out
I
here.
will say, I used to. I do that.
But what
same
about the
thing.
Tepakakeke?
I do that with my tables all the time because, like, people will say, I'll do the same reposado thing.
Yeah.
I'll do the same thing, but there's also.
I'm
like,
sorry, Pete. I do like to order a Pachuga.
Wait, what are you in? Patron? Pachuga?
No, it's technically a Pachuga,
Pachuga.
but a Pachuga because, you know, white people.
What is the other one? Caparino? Can I get the Capajino?
No, a Caparina.
Can I get the Caparina?
That's Brazilian.
That's Brazilian. No,
know.
we're talking about like a tabla zarapabla.
I literally don't even know what you just said. What the fuck was that?
Tepazate is a type of mezcal, but people are like, "Can I get the tepazade?" Like, so it's just
Sure.
going along with all this fun bullshit. It's so
Sure.
fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's fun now because I have a W set 1 in Mezcal. So hearing all these people do this, I'm just like,
you tested?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm gonna get my science
you
classes
clean?
too. You mean clean?
Wait, I missed it. What was said? He heard it. I missed it completely. What was said?
That's a dean. Just
Tested. Oh, STIs. Now I get it. Yes, I'm clean. God damn it, Kia.
Damn, I missed it.
We got there. As a family.
Missed it.
It took a minute.
I'm gonna read into this.
This man, boo.
Boo, but it was still good. Boo.
Anyway, back to you, because I literally have tables that like will always mispronounce things, and I'm petty as hell, so I will correct them. But if they don't take the advice, then they're just wrong, and I'm just now saying the right word, and you're just repeating back the wrong thing to me. Like, okay, at one of the things like people say, there's a word. It's Gigli. How would you say that?
Gigli?
Okay, not you, asshole. You said it right. Fucking hell. Oh my God. Run with the joke.
Hold on.
Giggly.
Thank you.
Jiggly.
Jiggly.
No, because we have.
Also,
we
is
have
Jiggly a movie?
I thought that was literally called Giggly. I thought that one literally was called
It's Jiggly.
Is that movie? No, that movie. With J-Lo. J-Lo and Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
right?
what's that one called?
Jiggly.
Yeah, that's Jiggly, yeah. No, I thought you were talking about the alcohol brand she just released.
No, J-Lo. That was the movie.
J-Lo has an alcohol brand?
Yeah, it's like, she got a whole bunch of flack with it because she's sober. It's like Dialore or something like that. It's like a orange tequila mixer. Yeah.
That's gross.
Oh, it's so super gross. It's also like, J-Lo, you're super sober because you cannot look that fine and drink alcohol every day.
She does drink alcohol. My old vocal coach is her like best friend.
Well, fun fact, Beyonce's favorite cocktail is a hot toddy.
Same.
Yeah,
because
she bought out the Wellsborne with Jay-Z for her Christmas party. But what I was,
tell us.
I couldn't.
I know.
NDA.
I know.
But what I was a little like off put about is that when she rented the party, she said it was a party for the help. And I was like, honey, aren't you like Black Power and everything? Why are you calling your staff the help?
She's so rich. It is the help.
I know you're so rich you can do that, but like,
can't call it that.
No, that's some white people shit. And I'm a white person saying that.
She is friends with presidents and all that. She's
I know Beyonce's the best.
The Illuminati is real. Also, you see the symbol. If you wouldn't meet, I will sign up. Like just
Illuminati getting in here. I'm demon proof, baby.
What's that?
Anti-possession test.
Oh shit. Weird.
So to go along with the Resposado thing, at my job we have
good segue, man.
Oh yeah,
we have
from the Illuminati to Resposado.
So hey guys, thank you. I just did the weather, and now cupcakes.
And now, Paula, what's sports?
After our report on the Illuminati, we're off to the Resposado report.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say this and one more thing because we do need to wrap it up. So we have daiquiris. We have frozen and then just like regular daiquiris.
Oh, I love daiquiris.
People are pronouncing it. They're like, yeah, can I get the strawberry daiquiri?
Yeah.
Daiquiri. And some of them, like, you probably never seen this word, so I feel bad. But also, I'm like, strawberry daiquiri? They're like, yeah, daiquiri. And then they say
you want to
like,
save them the embarrassment.
I'm trying to save them the embarrassment. But they're learning. So I'm not shaming them. It's like, you don't know this word.
No, I'm shaming you.
Okay.
She's going to shame. God damn.
You're being shamed.
That's what that's like?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a little direct there, buddy.
No, because usually I'm the one that's like, nah, fuck that shit. And then she went and she did the thing I do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you do that?
Yeah, I'm always like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Make them feel embarrassed.
Not
It's
you.
pretty cool. I was trying to be a little bit
Nice?
more understanding and nice.
Why
but-
do you need to be nice?
Yeah, you're right. So one other thing I wanted to touch on is when you were talking about that party where they had that tip and then the manager kind of took it. Let me see how I can phrase this. Let me just say mine. So I had this conversation with my coworker where we were talking and I was like, hey, like, do you like this place? Like, are you getting a job, whatever? She's like, No, like I'm not gonna quit this place. I like it here. Like there's no drama. Everybody gets along. And I think that in the service industry, and depending on where you work at, if it's a bigger place, it's hard to find a place where there's not drama. Fortunately, I work
Very
in a
much
place
so, yeah.
where I work with people that everybody gets along. Nobody is, stepping on nobody's toes. Everybody's like really cool. And when she said that, it made me think like, yeah, you know what? We all get along.
Okay, but has anyone slept with anyone?
No.
Okay, see, that's why there's no
That's
drama.
really rare. Yeah.
And that's super rare.
So
Because literally the second people start sleeping with each other, drama.
That's why you don't shit where you eat.
I can attest, not to myself, but many people have slept with each other at the restaurant I'm at, and there's not a lot of drama amongst the coworkers that I know of.
It's a rare anomaly.
Yeah, it's
And
very
I
rare.
know a lot of your coworkers.
That went from
You know I do.
100% solid to like 80% solid to like 40%
Right now
solid.
we're sitting at a cool 40.
No, but like there is no surface drama that like everyone's talking about, or like someone feels a way when they walk in. Like everyone walks in and it's cool. And like, and if you know that so and so is sleeping together, like, all right, cool, whatever. But none of that drama.
I feel like every
carries
job I've
into,
ever
like,
had,
work.
there's
Thus
always
far.
hella drama.
Yeah.
So the thing I was trying to get at too is that it's rare to find a place where you walk in and there's not a server or whatever that doesn't like that server or that bartender.
Right.
Like a lot of places have that. Like, dude, I fucking hate fucking Jonathan.
Oh
Like
my
he's
God,
such a
that's
fucking
me.
idiot. Like he always leaves his tables and doesn't bring his tables his food.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's hard to find a place that is harmonious. So everybody's just like, no, we're all fucking cool.
Yeah.
So
We all-
you're
Yeah.
living in Valhalla right now. You're
The bar
good.
that I work at, everybody.
Oh, he's a true warrior. Yeah,
Well,
Valhalla.
because we don't have servers.
Gotta use the big words for the nerdy boys.
we don't have servers. People order their food here at the bar and they pick it up at the kitchen window. So we don't have to serve food. We don't do any of that. All the bartenders and barbacks get along. We know our jobs. We also help each other too. So nobody is like ever feeling like, oh, pulling their weight or I'm helping with them with their slack. So I'm just saying that it's hard to find a place, I think, in the service industry where where it's just harmonious.
Are you a
Where
pulled
nobody
house?
Huh?
Are you a pulled house?
Pulled house? Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we have an outside bar and then
No, I mean pulled houses and tips.
yeah, everybody pulls.
That's
everybody-
always
because we
tough
also
for
don't
drama,
Have, we
'cause,
don't
like-
have servers either, so
Well, the
That's
servers
usually
are
the-
nice because when you have servers, that creates a lot of drama. Because like the places I worked at,
Hey man, I'm a server.
I know
What are you
you're a
talking
server.
About?
And it doesn't apply to you
What are
specifically.
you talking about?
I'm talking about most servers that
Saying you people? It sounds like a you people comment.
it is a you people comment for servers. Because a lot of servers
Yeah,
poach
it's
fucking
always-
tabs. I know what you tried to walk me into, Kia. I know what you tried, but no, not here. I'm putting a stop on that. That's an anti-ding right there. Well, you serve. It's a dong.
It's a
yeah,
dong,
it's a
that's
big old 8-inch dong.
You walked away from the race stuff and you walked back into it trying to somehow.
Wait, no, an 8-inch dong is race free.
Is 8 inches like what we're going with? That's the big old 8 inches.
Well, because 10 hurts, if I'm not correct.
they can't hear it. But
I'm
it's
gonna
fucking-
say 8 inches is gonna what we're living with, right?
I'm a good 7.5. So
That's a
In case
happy.
you were
That's a
wondering
happy
out there,
place.
Good on you, Michelle. That's her name, right?
yes, yeah, good job, Rob. Good job. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, good on you, Michelle. Love you, babe.
7 inches is great to all the men.
Excuse me,
who
7.5.
Yo, do not leave that half off.
That half means something.
That half
That's
means
a
a
little
lot.
extra, like, oomph.
That's another rib deeper.
That's almost another inch.
That's almost
It's
inside.
halfway to an
almost
Glass half
inside.
full, baby. Glass half full.
What kind of Battlestar Galactica void do you have between your legs?
Jesus Christ.
I didn't hear it.
Almost in at 7.5. Wow. That's
I'm
crazy.
messing. I'm so messing. Oh my god, no.
Kia's vagina, the final frontier.
Jesus Christ. Like,
Yeah!
it's like throwing a flashlight down a hallway in there.
And you never hear it hit the bottom.
Yeah, it's like,
You don't even hear that. You don't even hear the ending. Because every second is like 100 meters, right?
What is the joint that Mando fell in
Starlight Pit.
The Starlight Pit.
You mean Boba?
Pit.
I
Boba,
don't
yeah.
watch Star Wars.
Oh, you don't like Star Wars? No.
I like Lord of the Rings though. So when Gandalf fell, when he was like,
Yes, exactly. There you go.
Fly, you fools!
run, you fool.
That's
fly.
the
It's
7-inch
fly, you
dick
fool.
trying to tell
So
you.
anything
Fly,
less
you
than
fool.
right.
I know, but he said fly, you fools.
Okay.
So
yes.
anything less than
Yeah.
7
was
inches,
right.
she's like,
Yeah.
you
I
shall
know you have the
not
elven on your
pass.
arm. Like,
You saw it?
one of my
I got you. King yourself. Here you go.
Thank you.
Insane.
Thank you.
All
Okay,
right,
now
so
we're back.
Yes.
And we've now figured out that 7.5 inches is totally fine.
yes, it is.
We are now moving on to.
Oh, that's. I know. I was just trying to bring it all in
Segue
so we
from
can.
that one.
Yeah,
Oh, so,
segue
so
from
the
that.
final segue.
The segue was.
Segue from that.
Was that?
I have got a funny story, a brave story, or a fun story. Which one do you guys want to hear?
Well, the first and the last are the same.
No,
I think we only
no,
have
fun
time
story's
for one.
different.
We only have time for one because I
Fun,
think
brave,
we're
and
pushing
what?
it a little bit right
Fun,
now.
no, funny, brave, and fun.
I go fun.
I don't know. Fun's giving like milk, like warm milk vibes.
I mean, I personally like my funny story.
I was gonna
All
say
right, go
funny.
for it. Funny. Go funny.
So,
Funny.
Funny.
one of the
Let's go.
barbacks I worked with, we'll talk about this after because you might know him.
Oh boy.
He comes up to me one day, and I knew this motherfucker had smoked like a full ass joint on his break. And he rolls on in, and he's like, "Yo, Ryan, you know, I was thinking about food, and like, I love quesadillas. What
Oh boy.
if someone made a quesadilla with like pepperoni and marinara and cheese, like pizza toppings inside?" And I look at him and go, "You mean a calzone,
I was gonna say
motherfucker?"
calzone.
And he's like, "Oh,
Fuck out of here.
a pizza quesadilla, you're right." And he goes and busts a table. So that's my funny story. This motherfucker literally did not know a calzone was invented.
That was warm milk, right? It's giving warm milk.
I liked it though.
Oh, thanks,
liked it.
Rob.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
funny. I liked it.
It was so cute.
Wow, the condescension in your voice was great. Oh yeah, do you guys want to do a quick tasting with Barr Hill?
Yes.
All right, let's
Is
do
it,
this.
is it
Let's
gonna
do
be
it.
like warm milk or is it gonna be more exciting?
No, it's gonna be warm gin, asshole.
Explain Bar Hill. What is
My
Bar
friend,
Hill?
I feed off of your energy and I like it. So can I get the smallest of the smalls?
All right, well, hand
Oh,
that one to
son
Peter.
of a. Okay, I thought you were literally gonna be like, and fuck you. I was like, oh my god.
I thought about it, but you know what? I'm not an asshole.
Are you sure?
Small.
Oh, I am, but I know you need.
There we
Oh, is
go.
this gin? Oh,
So this is Barr Hill gin. As I did
I'm
last time
surviving.
I was on, Barr Hill gin is fantastic. It's made only from juniper, corn. Thank
oh, for once they can't hear him. Crazy.
No, we probably
You
can.
probably still hear him.
Yeah,
I
they
just-
probably still can.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, but I'm pretty. Yeah.
A neutral corn, and that's it. So honey, neutral corn, and
That
so
actually sounds super clean. Like,
it's incredibly clean.
Yeah.
It's all organic products. It's all locally sourced from farmers in Vermont. Fantastic.
are we like tasting it now or like we waiting? Like, what's the
Tasting
tea?
it right now. I'm just pouring out the next one for you.
Disclaimer: I do not drink gin at all. So
I said the
this
same
is
thing, but
like I'm gonna try this. I do not drink gin. I'm very adamant about this. Okay, so
I do like gin. I love.
salut to the non-drinkers that are about to drink.
Salad.
Oh God. Oh God.
As long as it
That
didn't
wasn't
go
on the
loud.
laptop. Wasn't on the laptop.
It was on the floor. Don't worry.
Yours?
It was,
Oh, I haven't done one yet. You guys do.
Oh, he didn't.
I'm
see
pouring
it.
out. I'm the supplier. I gotta make sure I do it for you guys first.
Thoughts?
Whoa.
Yep. How about that? It's really clean.
It is.
But it has like this really nice like sweet taste.
The honey.
That's the
Because
honey.
the honey.
The honey.
Well, no shit, guys. I know.
Oh, she didn't try the. So when we're done here,
I'll give her the raw honey.
Yeah, the honey.
You have like the straight up honey? Yo, bring that. Yeah, grab that. I want to try that.
Hey, there he
you have
goes.
the-
Can you also get the wooden sticks?
Oh, sorry. Do that again. Sorry. We were.
close. Did it really catch it?
Thank you to producer.
Okay.
All right.
I love me
bet.
some whiskey.
But we did want the honey over here
So
now.
it's not technically whiskey.
Oh, okay. Tell me tea. What's the tea about this non-whiskey?
Barr Hill Tomcat is a barrel-rested gin. So it's the same recipe as the gin that you just tasted, except that we let it rest in new American oak for 6 to 9 months. We have 2 cooperages in Minnesota, and we got a cooperage in Kentucky because those boys in Kentucky kind of know what they're doing. Yeah, exactly. So it gives you, especially with our only level 3 char, it gives you a nice, like, subtle vanilla and caramel instead of that, like, super rich toasty that you get from a bourbon. So you can still get the juniper. You can still get the honey.
So this is gin.
It's gin, but rested in bourbon barrel.
For 6 to 9 months, so it's
I was gonna
69
say,
gin.
It's basically a gin.
Nice!
There
it is.
Okay, my joke will no longer hold up in court. I'm not going to say my joke.
I hate us.
I love it. I love the Tomcat.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just drank it.
Oh, salad.
Kumbaya.
Stop being white, please.
Kumbaya.
You're hurting my ears. Stop it.
Golly gee whiz, brother.
What do you think of that?
Stop it.
Isn't that surprising?
Your Puerto Rican fiance is gonna. I hope she just.
Oh, don't worry. She's cooking some chile relanos for me.
Oh my God.
It hurts and upsets me because I know you know how to say it. You're just doing that for the.
But it's
I know.
get out.
No, but I haven't even had my quesadillas yet.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh dear.
That was great. You get out now. Also, this is the first time I've ever met. What's your name again?
Oh my God, I'm gonna let you try to guess it.
I know your name. Your name's Ryan. I just wanted you to feel inferior.
I already feel inferior.
7.5.
Excuse me, that's not inferior, sir.
That's what Kia said.
Can I have less? Wait, is this vodka?
Yeah, it's vodka. So the vodka, which is different from the gin, the vodka is distilled
Goodbye.
Oh.
The vodka is actually the only ingredient is our raw honey. So we distill 4 pounds of our raw honey per bottle of our vodka. So it's incredibly clean, incredibly crisp. It's super gluten-free, even though all alcohol is gluten-free at the end of distillation, but that's for another episode. And
Yeah, we don't want to get back into that because if I have to talk about fucking gluten-free vodka, I'm gonna shoot myself.
Literally, Jason Momoa tonight at his event said all alcohol is gluten-free and all vodka is gluten-free, but like, hey, this one is also gluten-free. Like, the whole thing.
Excuse me, sir. Can you just pick up that name that you dropped on the floor right there? Just pick it up.
Oh, you mean Jason Momoa?
Just pick that name up. Yep.
Daddy.
There you go.
Yeah, the daddy of all time. The only other daddy would be Henry Cavill, and I wish I could beat
Oh my
that
God.
man.
If I could be in the same room as that man.
I would do some naughty ass fucking.
But I'm like, I just want him to like have the Witcher like hair.
Oh, Geralt of Rivia.
Oh my God. And then I want him to like grunt, like, you know, don't do it.
Siri.
When he lights the candles in the room, he just goes Igni.
When he's in the bathtub, I had a great time watching that. Anyway, back to vodka.
Did you taste it? What did you think?
I did taste it. I think out of the 3, I really liked the aged gin.
The barrel aged? Yeah. It's very delicious. It's also a good substitute for people who do not like whiskey, but they love the build of a whiskey cocktail. Because I've been learning a lot that like whiskey cocktail builds are incredibly complex and they're delicious as hell, as we all know as bartenders. But like the layman, the customer that's coming to us.
I'm sorry, I'm not a bartender.
You're a server. I'm so sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm also a bartender.
I know you are, but like I had to play into your little game. I'm calling you on your shit,
He's
babe.
literally catching on to my tricks. Damn it.
I hit that reverse real hard.
Reverse, and then he said stop, and then he said collect 4.
Change the color.
Yeah.
Change the color. He's like, nah, ain't that way.
I will take that as a big ass win for myself.
I think that is a great win.
I love that. I love that very much. That's the
Wait, that
best.
sounds...
They didn't hear that, but that was.
I would say more caramel, but
No, but did no one else like catch like the underlying... Okay. I'm the only one?
So,
I
so
might
one
be...
thing-
I might be... Okay.
So,
Cool.
so,
he know what he said.
No, but do you guys know what he said?
We gotta wrap up.
I'm gonna wrap it up here. So one thing we're trying to implement is asking questions to the audience, and so we talked about our red flags. We played our red flag game for guests and stuff. For you out there, what are some red flags when you go out to a bar or restaurant and you look at the service staff, like bartenders, servers, whatever? Like, what are some of the things you see? Like, oh, this place is a red flag for sure. Like, this is gonna be my first and last time coming here.
Yeah.
And yeah, just if you can, let us know. DM us, Instagram, YouTube comments. Whatever.
Also, guest to guest, because sometimes when you walk in and you see a crowd in there too, like the service might be wonderful, but you walk in and you see a crowd that you're like, why is this kind of crowd in here? What are your red flags for the crowd as well? Sometimes I walk in and I see a group of people, I'm like, fuck it, I'm out.
This is not for me. I will be going to the next bar.
Oh shit.
And then also for our industry people that watch, what are your red flags
For guests.
and other shit?
Or even other bartenders, because that's the juicy shit we really want to know.
Yeah, let
But
us know, please.
we didn't even touch on like the service side of the red flags, because there was many, and like I know you guys have many thoughts if you work in the industry.
Oh,
and,
so many thoughts.
because you know what it's like working next to someone that you absolutely hate. And you never want to talk to them again, and you just have to be there.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely a
Fucking hell.
toss-up between working well and also why is my ass grabbed so much behind this bar?
Wait, what?
That's a story for another time, Kia.
All right.
Booyah. Thank you
Bye,
guys so
everybody.
much.
This has been the industry perspective.
Boom.
Stay classy,
Roasted.
everybody.
And stay sassy.
Woo!